Hey Denise B, hey sweetheart. You alright, my darling? Wagwan. How's your weekend going so far, hon? All good in the hood? Can you hear me? Woo, Mauritius, lucky you, guy. Let me put this on mute. You can hear me fine, yeah? Okay, great. Lucky you, man. The weather over here is shite. Miserable. Raining, raining, raining. All day yesterday, all day today, plus equal. Alexa, what's the temperature? 4 degrees Celsius. No. Lucky you, man. Send some of it over here. Blow it over here. I tell you, today's been a day. Look at this poor little girl. I had to put it up. I saw it yesterday, but I did just plan to go live today. The little girl in Jamaica, Price Johnson, breaking news. Where are you, Grandma Liz? Hi, my darling. Oh, England. Where may I talk about? What am I talking about? Yeah, man, the weather's horrible, but I'm cozy up in bed. Yesterday, I cooked a big pot of curry goat and a big pot of rice. So that's dinner today. Tomorrow, I don't have to do nothing. I don't have to do nothing. Yeah, so you guys will... Hold on, how do I get this up? I don't want to mess this up. Why is this thing gone so... Oh, I hate these streaming things. I don't know if you guys watch my videos today. I don't know if you saw my videos. Wow. I had somebody contact me with a story from Trinidad, videos on SA guys and stuff. And then we've got this little girl, Price Johnson. Sad. Very, very sad. I tell you, things are not getting better. They are getting worse and worse. Stories every day. It's like trending news. I did trying to process it as it's hard to accept. I'm telling you, it's like trending news. It's like trending sport, you know? Like it's just the latest thing to be doing. Huh? You can't even be sitting down in your home and feel safe. You know, she was at home. But you know, as things unravel, you know, she was at home. Mum says she never locks the door. Yes, if anybody passed through, please like up the live. She said, Mum said she never locks the door. At first they were saying an intruder broke into the house. Then they were saying a mentally ill intruder. How do they know all that? But the latest news I saw today, thank you so much, one of my subscriber viewers. said it in one of the comments, and I went and had a look. They have a suspect. His name is Imani Ignot, and I think he's from St. Andrew, and they're looking for him. He's the suspect. And listening to another couple of lives and stuff. So with speculation, did she know him? Well, you know, what was going on? Is he just a random guy that broke into the house? Apparently she's quite a quiet girl. That's what they said. I don't know, guys. I just don't know. We will find out, right? Then I go find him, you know. Hopefully they find him alive. Too much of these cowards, you know, they take their life and never answer to justice. So I don't know. I don't know. Really, really sad. And then I think it's been out a couple of days, but maybe on this platform everybody didn't see it. So I did see today the mum, distraught. I took a little clip and played it to you guys. Just 4 minutes. I hope they catch him, and I hope they catch him alive. I hope he don't take his life, and I hope they don't shut him up and take him life. That, you know, they need to, not every time life should go, you know. Trust me, they should stay alive and whip every deer and make them yam shite and give them some terrible hard life, make them dig road the daytime in the hot sun, them to feel pain, you know, them to feel pain. I hope them catch him alive, that guy. It's a trending sport, guys. It's been going on for years. We know that. But all of a sudden it loud and proud the last couple of years. Loud and proud. All the unaliving and a nothing. We just take a child life. Holy per wickedness, Grandma Liz. Holy per wickedness. Can't believe it. Really, really sad. So hopefully us lot will just have a nice little cozy chat in here today. I don't expect it to be too busy, but at least it will be nice, calm, real, cutesy and demure. You know them ways there? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And then also in the title, did any of you watch my video about the little Trinidad girl, which is actually a viewer, got in contact with me. Big woman now, 48. Did anybody watch that video? I kind of relayed it as much as possible, but when she tells you graphically, it's like awful. When she tells you graphically, you don't know how she continued, like how she get through from them times till now. And when she was talking to me, she did get a little emotional and tearful, but most of the time very strong. And she knows it's not her fault. She knows it's not her fault. Yeah, guys, oh, there's more message. Denise B said, that's why I question religion at times. How can we be made in the image of God and commit acts like this? I'm confused. I suppose maybe that these ones committing the act are in the image of Satan. They're in the image of Satan. Yeah, childhood trauma, Liz. Yeah, something No. None of us could have say here today, especially as women, what make men do these things. You know, just to, I said it in my video, just to have a 5-minute ejaculation. After 5 minutes, to have a 2-second ejaculation. They're taking children's life for something what takes 5 minutes when that child should have had another 60 years on her life. Mm? And we always say generations of old and the old man them and the uncles. So what we call, if I don't know this guy, if he's young, I don't even know. But what do we call the younger guys? What do all this? Cousin. The lady that gave me her story, actually, it was cousins later on. I gave her a couple of stories on it, but it's even deeper than that. Denise said, yes, I watched. You did her story justice, sis. It was heartbreaking, and I appreciate her sharing. Wishing her all the best and hope she find peace. Yeah, wish her all the best. And what I'm going to do over here, guys, and you can, if you want to send love, send a pink heart, blue heart for boys, pink heart. Denise B, do not roll your eyes. Yeah, yeah, man. I wasn't sure if I'd done that video justice because to talk it, may I tell you the truth, guys, I don't really know what to say sometimes. I'm like that when somebody dies as well. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. And then these kind of things. Wow. Wow. But back to Price. All of you are familiar with the story of Price Johnson, the little 14-year-old girl in Jamaica. Like up the live if anybody is here that is a friend of the channel. Like up the live, please. Hey, Survivor Hands. Hey, my darling. You all right? Thank you so much. Denise said, OMG, sending her pure positive energy and love. Thanks, Denise B. Accelerator. Hello? I've never seen you here before. How are you? That's great, Survivor Anne. So this girl, Price Johnson, this happened in broad daylight, 2 p.m. in the afternoon when everybody out on a boat, tenement yard, you know, like in England, we'd call it a block of flats. And she was brutally taken with a knife. I even watched something again today and I didn't even realize, I didn't know, I would never look. But all right, this happened to this girl 2 p.m. in the afternoon. She never screamed, no noises, nothing. There must have been some noise or something because one person brought to his attention and he tried to catch the guy or something, right? I'm sorry to laugh, something I saw. But 2 p.m. in the afternoon, nobody heard nothing. But as soon as it was realized something gruesome happening there, when you see the pictures outside, the place full of people, full of people. Huh? And I heard someone talking today say how the mum running up and down, nobody, and it's true. When I look again, nobody really consoling the mother, nothing. Nothing. And there was no one there to come to the rescue to see. I don't know if there was any noise, guys, right? But as soon as it happened, people have their phones out. I heard they actually have a video of the little girl unalived going around. Yeah. And apparently all one of her eye missing, guys. It was gruesome. Gruesome. When they do like that, they enjoy it, you know. They enjoy what very dangerous. And as far as I know, I don't know if them catch him yet. I've been following the Loop Online Jamaica. And that's where I've been following to get my updates. Denise said maybe he didn't give her a chance to alert anyone. Maybe he was watching and knew she wasn't at school. So she didn't go to school that day, or she'd come in from school, guys. I don't know, you know. Oh, who is this? Hold on, somebody's here. Who is that in the add to stage?
The survivor's hands.
Hello? Hi, Survivor's Hands. You all right, my darling?
Yes, I'm good. I was listening to what you say. The thing
Mm,
about it with predators, right? Because I
mm-hmm.
know of two stories back in Grenada where
Yes, tell
I
us.
think it's a 10-year-old who got abducted. And I think I know of quite a few stories where girls went missing
Mm-hmm,
and they found them dead, right? It was a
mm-hmm,
10-year-old, I think it was a 16-year-old or so in
mm-hmm,
Grenada.
mm-hmm,
And the thing about it with predators, when they grab you, you can't scream
mm.
because they would unalive you right there.
Yeah.
And you have to act, you have to play the role just to save your life. You have to
Mm-hmm,
play the role of be like you want it. Most times, you understand, even if it's a child who does not understand what it is happening to them,
mm-hmm.
you know. So probably she wanted to scream, but it's because he had his hands over her mouth and a knife to her neck, you know.
Yeah, true,
She just
true.
surrendered. She just surrendered to him because you are being violated, you know.
But
Somebody's
you know
dragging
why
you
I
to,
was, you know why I was wondering if anybody never hear anything or furniture crashing. Um, the brutality of what he done to this girl, that make it even worse to know that she's probably quiet, frightened to scream, and the
yes.
brutality on top of it
Mm-hmm.
is crazy. That means enjoy what he was doing.
Yes,
Or was
it gave
she
him
fighting him? Or was she fighting him back? Why it was
it gave
so
him power.
brutal.
He had power over her because it's
Yeah.
so maybe it's a regular thing that he was doing in the community and nobody knew, but she became his victim in the sense where he killed her. Because let me tell you something, as a survivor of sexual abuse,
Mm,
it would be happening in the home and nobody knows because they have you quiet.
mm,
They might pass they might, while you're bathing, they come into the bathroom. You
mm-hmm.
know, these things happen to me. So when a victim is lured into a place or cornered,
Yeah.
most times just to save your life, you surrender because they're gonna kill you. And then the worst thing is if the victim know that you see his face or you
Mm-hmm.
know him, they're not
Mm-hmm.
going to let you live to really share the story. If you come out alive, then it's a blessing. But sometimes it doesn't work that way. And I'm
And
talking from
sorry,
being
go
a
ahead.
survivor. I'm
Mm-hmm.
speaking from being a survivor. I would be in the home. Everybody would be there. And I would go to the bathroom and the individual is in the bathroom already waiting
My
or
God.
peeping to see, and then they have your hand on your lip. So I could share. It is sad.
Yeah.
And the children under the age of, nobody should go through that in their lifetime. That you are violated at the age of 5, 6, 3, babies. I know for a story where a father was having his baby perform oral sex on him, and it's a good thing the mother came back, otherwise the child was going to die.
And she
No
caught
child.
him red-handed.
Yes, in red-handed in the act, and when they pumped the child's chest, it's because semen was coming out of the child's chest.
Oh my God.
So mothers have to be careful. You have to listen to me. It's in very rare occasion a child would make up a story that that the person molested them. When a child come and tell you he's touching me, believe
Mm.
them. Don't take the side of the man until you go down. Set him up. Why they can't believe?
And
Why they can't believe? Why they can't believe children? Why? Is it because the person who is so high esteem in society that they wouldn't touch? They have their sick mind, their sick mentality. They are sick. They need
Denise
help.
B said Denise said probably he attacked her and incapacitated her before the essay assault.
Yes, he could have killed him. He could have, yes, and maybe had into
Stay
essay with
unalive,
her.
stay unalive. Mm.
Yeah, unalive. You know, he did it while she was unalive.
Hmm.
You know.
And then Denise said, Grandma Liz said, no doubt a predator. Denise B said it happened during school hours. He must have known she was at home. Either he knows she's there or him knows she's there.
He could have been marking her all the
The
time.
first reports are that he kicked off the door. He forced his way in. Well, the woman said she never locks the door, but he forced his
What if
way
he was?
in.
What if it was a continual thing, and maybe she told him that she was going to tell someone,
Mm.
and he said, "Okay, if you're going to tell someone, I'm going to unalive you because you're not going to expose me." Because what if it was something that was ongoing all the time? You know?
I do not understand these people, boy. All when him did there and him had, oh my God, rip the girl apart. Oh, what is in their heads? I just don't get it. And you know what? It happened too much in Jamaica. I hear so them think about bring back hanging or death penalty, and they need to do it. Only that a lot of innocent people too, because it's so corrupt, would lose their
Yeah.
life. But when them no bang to rights, these kind of crime, take them off the island. Take them off. Denise said no. She passed away later. Yeah,
Wow.
I read that. I think she was hanging on to dear life. She
Wow.
still had life in her when she went to the hospital. Yeah.
Mm.
He knocked her out first, saw a vid of her being carried out of the place. Think she was still alive then. Yeah. The last breath was in hospital, Denny. Hi, Anne. How you doing, girl?
Mothers have to protect their children because men out there now you can't even trust fathers.
Mm.
Trust no one. And you have to believe your children. And do not be victim blaming them when they come to you as the parent, as the guardian, as the sister, as the brother. Do
Mm.
not doubt them because that is what would end up, that would be the situation when you doubt them. The perpetrator get honored, and the victim will feel like, okay, nobody is believing me. So then the victim would never come back and tell you. They will just go through that, accept whatever the perpetrator is doing to them because no one believes them. No one believed me. No one. I was
They
screaming
believe
for help
you.
in my
They
lungs.
believe you. Listen, most of the times, guys, especially when these things are going on over and over and it little bit obvious, yeah? They know it's blind eye, the enabling side of it. It's the enabling side. And you said that you know you're a past victim and you're a survivor. You have to get that in your head. It's not that they didn't believe you. They did not help you on purpose.
True.
They turned their
True.
back. You're not a liar. They believe you, but they turned their back. Yeah? They turned their back because they knew. And that's when
Yes.
you say they blame the child. You see, anytime them blame the child, it's not like they said, oh, I don't believe it, none at all, at all. You see, when they turn around and blame the child, that's when you know them damn well know what is true. I
But
think. I don't know if that makes sense.
yes, it makes sense. My condolences go out to the family of that little girl, and I pray that God gives the mother the comfort that she needs at this time because it's horrible.
And I'm telling you, when them find that boy, I hope them find him alive. It could be someone in the same tenement yard. It could be somebody she know. You just don't know. Because right now it's speculation, but the police have a suspect.
Well, if there's any DNA under his fingernails, because I know that that is how they found out some men.
Under him
Uh,
fingernail, what
yeah,
he's
if he,
done to her, and probably he's hiding and
yeah,
probably have DNA all over him.
yes. Anyways, I'm coming down from the live.
Why? You're welcome to stay.
Okay.
Tell us, do you know, I'm okay. In England, we do have all of this, but I mean, when it comes, we hear it and it's gruesome. And I'm sure, I am positive it's, you know, all going on what we don't know. But there's something about the islands. I don't know. It's really
I think
barbaric.
I think the islands, the legal side of it, they
Mm.
drag their feet with the cases, so it goes on for years and years and years and years, and the victims never, to me, they never get justice because they would go and spend 5 years, 15 years, but what are they come out changed?
But
Will they
how
come
long
up
does it
come back
take?
out
How long does it take, you know, to get to court, to get it all done in the island? Them kind of place take forever.
forever, 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 forever?
And on the panel with me is Survivor's Hand. That's right, yeah. Survivor's Hand is up here with me. A
Forever.
survivor.
So
A
I'm
survivor. Hi, Adams World TV. Well, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Survivor Ann said, believe the children. But what if the children didn't tell you nothing? You have to try and spot signs,
yes, you have
right?
to.
So you should know how your kid is, and if suddenly they're withdrawn or they don't want to go here or them just acting different. What is wrong? What is wrong with them? You have a new boyfriend, a new partner, even if it's their own dad. And that's what we have to realize now, that fathers are doing it to their own kids. You see your kid withdrawn, start questioning them. Start questioning them. You might catch it before something actually happens.
So
At that
true.
time, they might just be feeling uncomfortable around a certain people.
And some of these perpetrators, they look so highly esteemed and honorable, but deep they have their dark secrets where they know they're preying on little girls, they know they're preying on little boys, they know. They know their struggles, but they find themselves in the group where the little children are. Or they prey on vulnerable women with children, like single mothers. You know, they prey on them and they come in and then they just destroy your home. Because they hurt your children, they hurt your boy or your girl, they do it.
Hi, Adams World TV. I take it, Adam, this is a man. It's nice to have a man in here. If you're still here, what's your take on it from a man's perspective? What's your take on it? What's happening to the man? Them? What happened to them? Are these some men that have you think these men been sexualized young too, and something happened to them? What is it? Because for me, you know, all they want to do is have an ejaculation. They have to go through all of that. Or there's some craziness. They must like the hunt. What they're doing, the hunt, the hurt, the control, the intimidation of a woman, to intimidate a woman. Yeah? Why Jamaican man love to intimidate woman physically with their mouth? Anywhere, anytime, any place. And then they want to be seen as decent men. How come? Huh? And then in these situations, the wife, the girlfriend, them turn a blind eye. It's enabling. And there's all type of enabling too. When the man them dep on the road, I cuss up the woman them and I go on. Sometimes you hear them, I lick down the woman them. And everybody can hear and nobody else. You even have women that will stand there or sit there or listen to a man bullying and intimidating a woman and joining with him and joining and fly the flag with them. They're enablers as well. In all kind of way, enabling men to control women and their kids. I don't know if I'm talking sense. I don't know. Let me see these comments. Ooh. Denise B saying hello to your survivor Anns. You have to
Hi,
teach
good
your
afternoon,
children.
Denise. Hi.
Hold on, me pass her. Oh, Denise said a lot of grape occurred in the history of the island slavery. It's passed on through the generations and it's now the DNA. Yeah, because the islands as slaves were all coming from the same place. Some got Jamaica, some got Trinidad, some got St. Vincent. But yeah, that group, the rest of slave them all the America, African Americans. And then you got the islands, it's the same thing. I've spoken to a Cayman Island lady, Grenada, Trinidad, and the stories are unbelievable. And said you have to teach your children, let them know it's okay, speak up, and hopefully someone will listen and believe them. Yes. I have a boy, and when he was all toddlers, 4 or 5, I honestly believe no one weren't around doing nothing, but I know there's a good few times anybody play with your tinky winky. That's what I used to say. And when my son reached in his teenage and ready for sex, him tell me, as a woman, my son can come talk to me. Drives me crazy now. But when it comes to problems or something is wrong, I'm an open person. So long as him not really committing the crime, I can come tell me anything. Adam's World said, I'm a woman. Okay, my darling, the picture's really, really small. I can't see it. And my short sight, sometimes I can't see the screen too good. And it said Adam, but welcome aboard, my darling. Look, Annan said Adam's World is a female. Oh my God, you never know all this time, right? Something tell me I should ask, because I thought Max Harris was a man, and then it turned out to be a girl. One day something said to me, I wonder if I'm Maxine, and it was. Denise said it's a lack of education. They struggle to communicate their feelings, so it results to intimidation. It's a lack of education. They struggle to communicate their feelings, so it results to intimidation. Boy, may I tell you, boy. And said exactly. Instead of helping, they starts recording. No one helps. That's the thing. All right. Just start recording. And I also heard there was some nude pictures. Hey, Lady G, best friend, wagwan. I also heard that there was some nude pictures of the young lady Price, and now they start sending out pictures all over the place. Now they're trying to say she's the promiscuous one then, and you know how it is. That's what I see. I've been in Facebook, I've been over into, I'm reading comments, Instagram, Facebook, you know. Yeah. And you're laughing at me. Glad to see you here. Trust me. This alive here is all about trust me. Hey, welcome, Glenna. Did you get to see my videos? We're just talking about this little girl. And this is this little girl, but wasn't there a little girl in Jamaica last week, the week before, that the guys essayed her everything, but he done it to her so bad that him take her to the hospital. She didn't lose her life though. Am I right? About 2 weeks ago, Jamaica, Kingston again. I'm sure I saw something. And she went to the hospital, and I think she still never said what was wrong, but her family forced her. Right, the music teacher, yes. Did we talk about it on live, or I was talking about it to you differently? Anan said, oh my God, did you see the price Rodney did on the 14-year-old in Jamaica? I done a video. Do you mean Price Johnson? I done a video today, and I haven't seen Rodney's one. I done a little one today. I know it happened on Thursday. I haven't seen Rodney's yet. It was in Portland, a school teacher. All right. That's why I need you guys to let me get the facts right. You know, me know something, but me can't remember it all. Honestly, guys, me think something wrong with me. Me might go get MRI upon my brain. Sometimes I think me really getting forgetful. Adam's World TV said she was 14 and the teacher was 27. Right. And is him take her to the hospital, Adam's World? Or she found her way there? She's lucky she's alive. Even though it will take years for her to just even feel a little bit normal again, right? And now she has this for the rest of her life to remember. Lady G said, I just finished listening to the video and it makes me sick. I'm literally in tears for this young girl and the trauma she's still enduring as an adult. Yeah, you're talking the Trinidad little girl, yeah? That's a survivor. Survivor said, OMG, I have to leave. Have a good one. Okay, Survivor's Han, you take care. You might come back and we're still here. Take care, my darling. Adam's World TV said, no, her mother. No, her mother. See, let me forget when I asked you. She was 14 and oh, her mother took her to the hospital. Right. I look back. Her mother took her. So he just released her and she made her way home. And then where was he? He didn't run away or anything. He just sat in the house waiting for the police to come get him. Where he was, the music teacher at her school was also that the music teacher at her school. He, my God. It's a good thing I'm not a judge, as it would be straight 6 foot under. Not even a last meal. I think 6 foot under's too easy. Should be some hard, tough labor every day. Them feel pain. When them got 6 foot under, them free, them release. Huh? They should have place for these people where them have pickaxe every day. You see, when them a build new road, make them build it in the hot sun with 1 tablespoon of water every hour. Gruel and just enough gruely nasty porridge to keep them alive. They should have a hard life till they waste away. But you know, these people have human rights. Them not gonna do it, you know. England would have tell you human rights. And said yes, he tried to play it off that he found her and left her in hospital. Maureen Brown. Hi, Maureen. So sad what's happening to our young children. Boy, sad, a million sad. Adams World TV said, I don't think she would talk. Oh, her mum coaxed it out of her. Because her mum must want to know all of a sudden you go to school or wherever, and all of a sudden you come in with down there mash up. What happened? Glenna said there's a special place in hell for all of these demons violating the children. Anne says there's 2 versions. They said the mother took her to the hospital, but another version said the school teacher took her to the hospital. I heard the school teacher version. I heard that version, and then by the time the mother knew, the girl wasn't saying nothing, but the mother got it out of her what happened. She was crying for her stomach, her Adams World TV said. You in Jamaica, Adams World? Are you in Jamaica? You see how I said earlier, guys, it's a sport. It's nothing now, you know. Trust me. It's like buying a fashion pair of jeans to go and do this. It's nothing. And them are gonna try to say they're sick in their head, but they're not diagnosed mentally sick, these people. Them sick in them head, but not diagnosed mentally sick. They are not. And they shouldn't be treated like that all the time. They just decide to get up and go do that. They know what they're doing because they know to run and hide. So how mentally sick are they? Adams World TV said, no, it happens in Portland and I'm in Portland. You're in Portland. Boy, man. Very, 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 very sad. And who was able to see my Trinidad video? This is one of our viewers, you know. From the age of 7, her cousin's stepfather treat her like a girlfriend. It wasn't a one-off or a two-off. From the age of 7. Treat her like a girlfriend. Full-blown intercourse. Until she turned promiscuous for it with the man. 68 years old. And then one day she had enough. She told it to the cousin and the cousin's mother, and they pretended not to believe her. I will do, and when we finish the live, I will do Ann for sure. I'm subscribed to him. The notification should be there. Definitely will. And I know Tashelle done something on it today as well. And when the cousin and the, yeah, when the cousin and the mum went to a funeral, because one day she had enough and she told them, so they pretend they don't believe, they sweep it under the carpet. And when both the cousin and the mother wasn't there, it's like he took her revenge. And that intercourse he had with her that day was like the 13-year-old from Portland. And she had to go to the doctor. They took her to the doctor. But from there, still no report to the police. They blamed her, said she's promiscuous, and in Trinidad they call it hot. If they say that little young girl, you see her there, she hot, meaning, I asked her what that meaning she's ready, right? But now they couldn't hide it. She was physically ill. They sent her away to another set of family who have 2 boys, some kind of cousin, something like that. And they took turns with her. It was great. She was underage, but consented, minor consent, a minor consenting, because she was already broken into it. Her stepfather used to tell her, cousin's stepfather, that it's okay to do it because that's me showing you love. And she never used to get love from nowhere. So this is the closeness she learned to have. Can you imagine? And it went on. She told me about another boy. So that's 4 already. And probably there's some in between. Finally, when she finally went back home to her mother, I don't know the reason for not being with her mom. That's when it stopped. It all stopped age 13 to 14. And as in the video, when she went, that's the bit what got me. When she went to the science room, they were having sexual education. They were learning about the human string. And that's when she realized she wasn't a virgin. She never even knew. And where she had gone back to her mum, they didn't know her history, so she lied. And she said to me, up till this day, she still sees the 68-year-old dead, but she still sees, you know, some of the other men. I don't know. I don't know. I'm so glad that the survivors have the strength to really survive, carry on, find a way to capture themselves and live as best life. I'm just so glad. I don't know where they get the strength, but I'm so glad they found it from somewhere, Let me go through some of your comments, guys. Happened in Portland. Lady G said more and more people are speaking out, like the movement Me Too. Yeah. Adam's TV World said I saw it. Denise B said, Adams, you're a beautiful part of you're in a beautiful part of the island. Had a great time there. Me love Portland too. I was gonna say it, and I forget. Me love Portland. Me love the Jerk Center. Me love it. Me love the jerk sausage man down there. OMG. Love Portland. And I've got some friends there. So I've spent a few days there as well. Very, very, very nice. And OMG. All right. Yeah, I read that one. And my God, when it's gonna stop? Sorry to say it, but it now stop, right? It can. You're always gonna have those wickeds. They have to make more effort to catch them. It starts with the boys and it starts as kids. How comes they're growing into these monsters? What's going on? And like I said before, we have to, if your child is just, what's wrong? You must can see some differences. And from your child is a baby, grow them to be open talking and can talk to you about anything. That's what you have to do. They must not be scared to come to you. My God. Maureen Brown said, I watch your video on the young girl in Trinidad. These men don't respect female. I wonder if they have daughters, mothers, sisters, and aunties. But guys, it's the same thing. If you see a man, I come down upon a woman, and I cuss a woman and I call them drunk and I call them all kind of thing in public places. Yeah. And you see other women stand up or join in or laughing, so enabling that. Everybody needs to check themselves. You can't be a man who come and just downplay woman and have a go and intimidate and bully and control and chat to them any way you want, and then think anybody gonna see you do that and turn around and respect you as a man. Then you're gonna try to be like a man. Man of the house want respect. Yeah. You cannot behave this way, them kind of way, and you have girl pitney too. I mean, no, I don't understand it. It's weird. And yeah, I'm English, yeah, but it's Jamaican man me date. Something, well, me not date them again for years, but something is wrong. Denise said, OMG, that's what I can see when I watch The Toxic Family. He treating her like a girlfriend. When you watch The Toxic Family, is there something called The Toxic? Oh! You coded it up, Denise. You coded it up, my darling. Lady G said, I can't help but remember Oprah's own story. Multiple times she was essayed. She too became promiscuous and the mother didn't support her and sent her away to the father. And she even got pregnant and lost the baby. I know she's got that whole story, Oprah, for years, but I can't remember it word for word. Did she get pregnant for her father? Or what? Was it for her father she got pregnant? Me never did hear that. I would have remembered. Anne says, when will they make sexual registry public in Jamaica? All men and women faces need to be made public. They just move the parishes from parishes. Do they have a register? Them have a register? Do they have one? If you say yes, I'm shocked. It must be blank. The way this, like every week. Huh? Lady G said, and yes, when it's gonna end. Law needs to be passed that everybody knows and don't seek help. For the child should be charged. Yeah. If over here any crime, even if you never commit it and they know, you're in trouble. That's, yeah. Victims should never blame themselves. Never. They should never blame themselves and never say they didn't believe me. Say they turn your back on you. Because if you as a child, whether they're an enabler or not, whether they knew or not, if you as a child, it's the one time, the person, as far as I'm concerned, that is the one crime where you're guilty till you're proven innocent. That way around, you can't take no check. So if a child come and tell you that, you just have to go with the belief. You have to roll on the side of belief. Grandma, yeah. Anne said they do it. They do. It's not made public. They do, but it's not made public. I think the ones we have over here are public, guys, innit? If we have over here, probably the same as you, and I know you're in the States. If we have it for the area, like you can know if there's a PD in a area that, somebody who on the register from there in your area, you can know about it. I don't know what I would do. I'm sure, I don't know if they had that when my son was young 35 years ago, but in this day and age, if I had a toddler, I would be forced to look at that. Imagine if your sister wandered up on your road or next door. What would you do? What would you do, guys? Yes, Grandma Liz. From her uncle, Uncle Larry. Anne said she think Oprah was the uncle. Your answer quicker than Lady G. I bet Lady G's trying to find that out quick. A detective, she's ever so good. Yes, guys. I don't know, man. I just think it's a long line. You got the child. All right, I know parents work or single parents, or in the islands it's tough every day. You have to be out there, but you have to find a way, number one, to keep the eye on your kids. Then who's around your kids? Who you really trusting around your kids? I'm telling you, in most situations, you can never have your daughter or nothing around no group of man or them kind of thing there. In the islands, you see England's different islanders. It's like house to house. We have it here, don't get it wrong. I mean, look at the Carters. But there's a little bit more safety. Islands, it's an outdoor life, everybody outdoors. Who's around your kids? Who's that person, those people that your kid has known from young? One day sit back, look. I know a person who a couple of years ago, come to think of it, her daughter, who at the time now would have been 21, when she told her mum that when she was around, I don't know, I don't want to tell lies, maybe around 7 or so, her cousin who was around 15, 16 troubled her. She never told her mum till 21. And she could have got him arrested. I haven't spoke to her for a while, but I think I would have heard. I think that the survivor, she didn't want to go down that road. She didn't want to pull it all up. She didn't want to, and the mum wanted to do it bad. The mum made the cousin know that she knows. The whole family knew now what her daughter's saying, but the daughter did not want to go through it all with police and court. She just couldn't face it. I don't think he fully raped her, but definitely a molestation for sure. Let's see what you guys are writing. Annan said it's mandatory in the state. Same here. Sexual offenders, they even sent you their pictures and names. Really? I've had no reason to go on the register. I don't think I could just go and look. I think it would. The other day, I think I said it on a live, I tried to watch the Soto, that little girl, getting all ready, settling down to watch it. And I think 20 minutes, 30 minutes in, I had to stop. Couldn't watch, couldn't listen no more, because the man who took the life is right there lying. This was before they, arrested him. So it's a hard watch. Adams World TV said, I have 2 children and they have never had sleepover. And when I was young, my mum had a best friend. When them used to party sometime weekend, that's the only place I stayed over. And my mum and my godmothers. And there's a story to tell, but yeah. And my dad's. I never used to stay over nowhere neither. Lady G said, we as adults, especially female, need to be more aware. Pay attention to any male with girl children. I was overprotective and made strict rules when it comes to my daughters. I never had a daughter, but my nurse said, boy, maybe she would have feel like she live in a jailhouse. And I actually think I was overprotective with my son, but it wasn't to do with SA. It was more to do with the knife crime and getting in trouble out there. And I think I stifled him. Looking back, I could have given him a bit more freedom, but so when he actually reached 14, he broke wild, innit? Broke wild, couldn't tell him nothing. When he got little height on him. And said, sleepovers are against my religion. Right. Should be like that, because you don't know what's going on in other people's house, You don't know what's going on in other people's house. Especially any kind of school friend. No, sir. Glenna said right at Adam's World, parents or guardians need to be ever so vigilant. My children never had sleepovers. It was my house only. Kelly said, hey, OMG. Hi, Kelly. Hi. Nice to see you. Someone gave me a compliment about you today. Thank you very much. And nice to see you. Yeah. We're talking about our title. Essay. Yeah. It's rife, it's trending, it's the thing to do in the islands especially. And now I have to say islands. I was saying Jamaica before, but now I've been talking to people from the other Caribbean islands, and them have the exact same, just as bad, no better, no worse stories. Me no know. I'm gonna tell you guys something. One man squeezed me upon my breast, when I was 12. And I have never got over that. Never. But, there's more to it, who the person was and stuff like that. I've never got over it, and I'm 55 now. Even saying it now, my eye full up. So I don't know how these little girls go through this stuff. I don't know. And live. How the survivors, thank God they survived. But my God, it is utter wickedness. Children. Let me see what Glenna said here. Enough love, Kelly. Kelly said, oh, bless every time, yeah, Kelly. I'm comfortable. I know that in this live now, we just have some real people and talking on a real topic. Not have time for foolishness, guys. Yeah? Shh. I hear you, Denise. Shh. Anna Jackson. Lady G. Sorry, guys, I got a bit emotional. Lady G said. Hold on. Lady G said, I don't like to see girl children crawling all over male counterparts. It bothers me when a toddler is crawling all over uncle in his vlog and stuff. I know. I know. Hey, Glenna. Anne said, hey, Glenna. See, everybody said, hey, Glenna. Hey, Glenna. Everybody say, hey, Glenna. Yes. Glenna is a nice Christian lady, guys. You see, if we ever start talking anything too flirty, she gone, you know. Yes. She's a Christian, like we have our Christian lady here, and she's very well cued in law and stuff like that. Yes. Decent lady. Yeah? Right here on OMGG TV. Decent ladies. Somebody better come up here and take the stage. I feel like my motor run me. Let me see. Hey, and Kelly said, I know, Glenna, I wasn't well. Caught up with work and children's plus went away for my birthday. Ooh, where did you go, Kelly, for your birthday? Happy birthday to you. Where did you go, honey? Lady G said that's how they start fooling people to think they're being loving when they're actually being lustful. Did I mention in the Trinidad little girl's video that the step uncle or whatever he is was a bishop? I don't know if I mentioned that in the video. Ooh, Morocco, nice. I don't know if I mentioned that in the video, guys. He was a bishop. A bishop. Eh? I'm starting to think, well, I know they hide in church, but it's like, what are you telling me that when they're young, well, he weren't even young. He was 68 doing it. But what they do, they hide themselves. Well, we know they do. Hide behind the church doing it. Hide behind the church. Glenna, remind me of my mum, proper lady for real. Yes, she is. She is. A proper lady should be respected. Huh? Not intimidated and bullied, and you better come up here. Lady G's coming up. Add to the stage. There you go. Hello.
Hey y'all, hey.
I'm gonna let you talk.
Wagonist.
Today, I'm gonna let you talk.
Happy
Go,
blessed Saturday. Some
take
people,
over from me, Lady G.
yeah. Some people, today's their Sabbath, tomorrow is my Sabbath. I think it's just disgusting and filthy. I don't know. When my children were little, I was told, even by a lawyer, that I'm too overprotective. And man, when I was done with her, I laced her every which way because I know what my experience was as a child growing up. Three situations, two in foreign and one in Jamaica. The Jamaica situation with me was the worst. The others was attempted to touch my upper parts, my girls. And when I look back, it wasn't even a memory. What happened to me in Jamaica wasn't, I don't want to get emotional. That memory was suppressed
Everybody's
for
getting
many, many
emotional
years.
today. Just hold my hand. I'm right here with you. Here.
It was
Go ahead.
suppressed for me. Let me finish, please. It was,
Mm-hmm.
thank you for your support.
Switch
It
this
was
off.
a memory that was suppressed most of my life. What happened to me when I was a child by my cousin? He's dead now. And I know on the other side, God is going to deal with him and deal with all these predators. It is too much. And what's really even more sad, many of the stories I've come across, it's been people that are in church leaders. They do it to boys, they do it to young girls, and they do it also to consenting women. What that tells me, people, is that I grew up believing church was church. You went to wherever you like, right? And at one point in my life, I discovered that's not true. We're not supposed to accept everybody with them a pastor and preaching and reading from the Bible. Most of these people call themselves and getting paid to preach. That's not what the Bible tells us. A God himself have to call you and you have a miraculous supernatural experience. Churches is just popping up left, right, and center. Every Dick, Tom, Harry, Sally, and their granny starting up churches. Why? We don't need more churches. And a lot of these predators are hiding in churches. I was telling OMGG a little while ago, I came across this TikTok. Actually, somebody used the person's TikTok. She had like 24 parts where she was telling a story what the pastor did to her son and how she was brainwashed in that church. She called her church a cult because of the things that they were doing. And in the end, that man is sitting in prison right now. She went through hell and back trying to get help. And what really fixed him is the mother and the son confronted the pastor and had another church leader attend the meeting. And the teenager, he was a teenager at the time when when the pastor molested him. They call that sodomy. And what ended up happening when the son, he was now an adult, went to confront the pastor. He wouldn't admit it, and he eventually did. Little did the mother know that the son recorded the man admitting he did what he did. So they were able to get him arrested, and the whole church came together and bail out the man. How disgusting is that? No one was concerned about what he did. They were just concerned, oh, we need with pass, they need to come out of jail. They all put money together and bailed him out. And it was years later where the case hadn't been tried yet, where other victims came out. This happened in the US. Was it Alabama? Yeah, I think it was in Alabama. And let me tell you, he got arrested again for those other charges.
I'm listening, Lady G. Yeah. Hello? Lady G, drop off. Can you hear me, guys? I wonder if she's okay. Can you hear me, guys? Can you hear me? Maybe Lady G mute her mic. Maybe she got upset. The thing is up. How comes we're all emotional? Oh boy. Triggers, triggers, triggers. We're getting triggered. I got triggered. Intimidation triggers me. Come and know when we got you in our life. Huh? Intimidation and bullying triggers me. And lies. I left it right there. Oi, yes. We can hear you, but Miss Glenna. What time did I start, guys? 8:30, so it's nearly 9:30. And well, we're multitasking. I was gonna do 30 minutes on this, but we're multitask because all the subjects intertwine. We got the Price
I
Johnson.
got cut off my
Oh,
phone.
you got
Sorry.
cut off? I was
I was
worried
there
about
talking
you.
away and I was wondering why you were talking at the same time and you weren't hearing me. And I looked at my phone and
You
realized
know
the
what?
screen
I thought
closed.
you muted it and got a bit and
No,
was giving you
I'm charging the phone. I think maybe that's why I have to keep an eye on it. No, I was saying about that young man that the pastor is now sitting in jail for
Mm-hmm.
prison for many, many years.
Mm-hmm.
And there's so much stories out there where these are the things happening in churches. There was
Mm-hmm.
another story. This was a white pastor. He had to step down. He was in his what 50s at this point,
Mm-hmm.
but back in his 20s when he was what did they call them? A
Choir
traveling
boy.
pastor, or he was a youth
Oh.
pastor. A youth pastor, that's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's traveling to a different location, and this family put him up, instead of
Mm-hmm.
hotels, he stayed with this young family. Now he had a wife. This is the problem. I'm seeing a pattern. A lot of these men that do these things have wives or have girlfriends. And I do not understand why that is not enough for them.
Have you
They have
ever heard of
partners
DL? Lady G, you ever heard of DL?
down low
Well, that's
and
what
say
that
it.
is.
Yeah.
That's what that is, yeah. The
I mean,
down
but
low.
I don't get it. Like, you have a whole wife
But
and
their
you need to go
desire.
do that. And here's the thing, if you want to try something else and commit adultery or whatever, don't molest little children. They're off limits. Go find woman up on the streetwalkers where you can give them one little money if that's what you want to do. I don't
Uh-huh.
condone that, but for crying out loud, for the love of God, these children have to be protected. It doesn't just happen to little girls. It happens to boys too, but more predominant with little girls
Yeah.
because they're the ones that turned out to have more trauma in their life. Some of them end up getting pregnant, lose the baby, and never had another child again because it was so traumatic. That was Oprah's story.
Mm-hmm.
With all her billions or millions of dollars, she could have afforded 10,000 kids if she wanted to. But she
Because
chose
you
never
know
to
what
get
happened?
pregnant. Let me finish, please. She
Mm,
chose not to get pregnant again because it really destroyed her. And it's not like she's not in a relationship, right? It's got to stop. It's like the more and more I hear it, I just get so sick to my stomach. It's depressing, especially if you've experienced something of the sort. Now, there's different levels.
mm-hmm.
of what they
Mm.
do, but it does not matter. All of it is wrong.
That's what I was just saying. I don't know if you heard. I think it's before you come. I had a squeeze like on the breast, and it stays with me and it hurts me. And I know, oh, people who had 10 times worse. I don't know how they, I don't know, oh, where they draw the strength. I don't know how they, I don't know. I don't know. All right.
All
Sorry,
these.
and what I was butting in to say before when you was talking about babies, a lot of these people give these young children STD from these stuff, and they never give them sexual transmitted disease and scar out their body. They never ever have a chance to get pregnant.
Did you know in Africa when y'all should have at least remember when AIDS was prevalent and an epidemic, AIDS, HIV,
Mhm.
however you want to describe it.
Mhm.
And what I have discovered is that there were men in Africa, our black
Mhm.
people, them
Mhm.
saying, even, I don't even want to say it because my mind don't want to go there. It didn't matter the age of the child or baby because they think that was going to
Mhm.
cure them.
Mm.
They think that is going to cure them.
I have something in my phone. I was gonna make a video a long time ago of this woman. I found her on TikTok. Let me see if I still have it. I will play it here. Let me go on, Lady G. When I find it, I'll tell you.
Hmm. No, it's an epidemic. It's an epidemic. I've watched a few court cases in the US because I follow a few court when they profile the case online, you can watch. And
Mm.
there's a few in particular. All day it was hours and hours on and off of court cases where men were in prison. And it
Mm.
was the court cases was all of them wanted to get paroled.
Mhm.
And so they were before the parole board, and not one of them did the parole board ever put back in the public. Some of them came with, oh, well, I took a lot of courses, I obeyed this and I obeyed that. And
Mm.
the only reason why it happened, because the little girl did want it and I didn't want her to make her sad. Can you imagine somebody even thinking that was okay?
Mm. Mhm. We can't imagine, but we know it happens.
The things they were saying, I'm thinking, Uno really want parole and Uno still speaking in a perverted way about what took place?
Mm. Me find the
And
video.
sometimes the men, okay, because I'm speaking about the men with little girls,
Oh,
right?
that's fine. This is a essay video. When you're finished, I want you to hear this woman.
Yeah.
Mm.
So when I really think about it, we the the mothers, aunties, cousins, guardians, grandparents, we have to do better because this thing cannot be an epidemic if there weren't people who were enabling those actions and sweeping it under the rug. Sweeping it under the rug and always blaming the child. It is so wrong. My head hurts just thinking about it. And all I know, they can escape man's laws, but they're definitely not going to escape God's laws.
And what
Them
makes it
should
what
them should
makes it
rather be in jail, in
and
prison on earth
it
than what's
it
gonna happen to them if they don't repent and
it's
change them.
triple hello, it's triple more disgusting as well when the enablers is woman.
The very
10
parents,
times.
the very mothers, the very aunties, the very grandmothers.
But like I said, women stand back and watch men do all kind of things. Sometimes they even join in with it.
There's too much Uncle Larry's and wool eat more Auntie Mary's out there.
But not just
Oh,
for SA, not just for SA, even DV.
well, it
Yeah.
contributes to it, right?
Women, they enable it. The community enables stuff. They turn their head to everything. Let me play this, let you guys hear this. I had this maybe 2 months. I hope it's loud enough. This lady is married to a police officer. Listen. Jamaicans in the government system. My fellow Jamaicans, I am here to speak on the injustice we face as Jamaicans in the government system. I have a so loose, you can see on the inside, and there's a big red patch and other bruises. I jumped into fear and horror. I can't believe what I was seeing. And then when I checked the baby vagina, so when I saw those bruises, the first thing I did was to call a police officer, which is his supervisor, that's illegal. So I called her and I said, I am here with the baby and I have noticed these terrible.
No.
Mm. So guys, sorry about that. I know that is
Yeah, it's triggering.
graphic,
Mhm.
but that is reality, guys. And did she not say that hi Crystal, hi honey bun? Did she not say her husband is a policeman?
I
Did you
didn't hear
guys
that.
hear that at the beginning? I know she said it because I've watched it already. She
Mm-hmm.
said her partner, the man, is a police.
So give
And
us
the,
the
and
gist of it. Yeah, because
yeah, and the story, as far as I know, so all of that with the baby, and she got arrested in the end.
can you
I'd have to
tell us?
watch it again, and I'd have to watch it again because, as you saw, I just found it.
Yeah.
But he never got charged. He got away with it. His police station backed him.
This
When
was
she
where
found
Jamaica.
out what happened to the baby, she actually went to his police station and reported it to his super or whatever. But I know she was arrested and I can't remember exactly. I think it was to do with the baby, but they arrested her. And it's like they ignored the fact of what she's telling them, it's got to be him. So, yeah, that was the gist of that one. He got away with it, I can tell you that. Yeah, he got away with it.
Well, like I said, them can get away. They can escape man's laws, but trust and believe. If they were smart, they would rather have man's laws upon them because when they have to meet God, when they have to meet God, and the scriptures is very clear. Little children is not supposed to be harmed.
Hi, Donna. Mm-hmm.
And in such a way, bad enough, God doesn't even like us fornicating as consenting adults,
Mm.
much less doing stuff to little innocent children. My gosh, man, oh man, this
And the
world is
sad
sick.
thing about it can only be the adults to protect the children and be vigilant. The kids have to be grown properly. None of us are perfect, but we have to. What I mean, these perpetrators have a mum and dad. Them never said they were growing like you know what I mean. What
Hmm.
about signs of a perpetrator? That's a good one. How would you have a sign that your child is one of these perpetrators? growing into that, you know?
You know, nowadays with technology, right? Most
Mm,
parents, the kids have phone, them have iPad, and they're on their own, right?
mm,
Some of them go to school and learn this and learn that the parents never taught them. And to
mm,
me, it's to have an open discussion, set limits. You give them the iPad. Are we putting tracker? Is it tracker? I don't even know the technology term. Things on there where they can't go to certain website, because what I've understood here, and even those serial, rapists,
mm-hmm.
when you hear their stories and documentary, all of it leads to exposure to PORN.
Look, Anne said something about this story, it looked like that sounds familiar. Yes. Thank you, Anna, and you're right. And yes, me remember that bit when you say it. They gave the man the baby, like they blamed the lady. That's right, Anne, right? And they actually gave him the baby. Do you know the ending? What happened from that, Anne? Sorry, Lady G. Let us know. Just put it in the comment. Go on, Lady G.
And there's so much cases out there, and it's really sad. You know, in our society, we see people doing certain things, and people always casting judgment, and they don't know what that person has been through. Why? There's so much group homes and kids running away and different things happening, and
Mm,
people always want to point fingers at the child,
mm,
never trying to understand, well, what would make the child act up that way. Because learned behavior, y'all know about the R. Kelly situation.
mm-hmm,
He's rotting in prison right now because as he was growing up, his big sister,
mm-hmm.
from what was told out there, did stuff to him.
Oh, I've seen all of that. The R. Kelly life story, I've seen it, the
Hmm.
whole of it.
Yeah. And there's
And
always a pattern.
yeah, not condoning him, but he is fully fledged SA child, that man, and by a man as well. It was a local man that used to trouble him, plus I think his own auntie, something like that. But there was a local man where all the kids used to hang out round his house, them kind of man there, local in the neighborhood, and used to trouble him. Yeah, his own family talk about it. So as bad as he is and where he end up, so I don't know if anything happened to C did it. Not I keep calling Puff Daddy C did it, you know that. I don't know if anything happened to him. And C did it, all of them man there.
Hmm.
Because they have a sexualized problem. Their problem is that. And is their problem that because something happened to them? I don't know. We'll never know.
The other part to it is too is that most people are not aware of children that go missing.
Mm,
Okay? Children that go missing are used for those purposes, to make the PORN videos and all those stuff. And
mm,
those who are the pedos under the dark web get access to those things.
mm,
I when I'm out in public and stuff, and I see parents just walking along, the child is 20 feet away from them, they're in the store shopping, looking at stuff, never paying any attention, thinking the child is right next to them, and I get so upset. Years ago, one time I was in the store, and the mother was like, I watched her for
mm,
almost 10 minutes. She's shopping, looking at checking tags, whatever. And the little child walked away.
mm-hmm.
And I kept watching the mother. She even looked around to see if the child was there. And the child kept inching away, inching away.
Hmm.
I finally took the child and I said to her, "Do you know I could have walked away with your child
Mm.
and taken her away from you, or somebody sinister could have done that because you're so busy focused on looking at the rack. Not once in 10 minutes did you turn to look to see if your child was next to you."
Did she thank you?
Oh, she did.
Okay, because
Because
some
she
of them would have
realized,
ignorance.
because I let
Yeah.
her know I'm a mother and I'm a
Mm.
very overprotective mother. I don't go in stores and let my child be out of my eyesight. If I know I'm going to be shopping, looking at racks and not paying attention, and they're young enough that they could walk away or somebody could grab them, I'm not taking them shopping with me. If I can't put them in the shopping cart, and even my purse, I'm so overprotective of my own dang purse, let alone a child when you're out shopping with them. We have to
Mm.
do better. Children go
That,
missing every day, and it's not because somebody want to be a mother. Oh, to these children, they're using them for nefarious purposes, to make videos in the dark web. That's where they live, and put out all these videos. I see a lot of parents on social media, especially Instagram, parading their little baby with belly skin, strapless, off the shoulder. Like, we have to do better. Let children be children and not dress them up to look like us. It's no excuse for anybody to do what they do to them, but we have to do better. The
because we
internet
know
is
they're out
forever.
there. It's no
Huh?
excuse for them, but they're there. And we
Mm-hmm.
cannot turn a blind eye to it. So we have to protect the children appropriately and don't draw attention to these people on our kids by dressing them inappropriately for their age.
Mm-hmm.
It's there. So you can't say, oh, the freedom, we can do what we want. Well, really, no, because the people is there. You really can't in some cases. You have to just do what's right, not what you want.
And
No.
posting it on the internet. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And even how some of them, no offense if you want to dress inappropriate, that's on you. But the things I've come across that I'm like, okay, I am deleting that. I don't want to see that. Sometimes I'm just scrolling on Instagram and I'm like, oh. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I get whiplash. Me have to turn my head. All I'm seeing is batty cheeks and nothing covering it. I'm like, what the heck? That's not appropriate. Like, people don't realize that that is also PORN. They call
Mm-hmm.
that soft because it's not explicit, but it's still there. Because some of these predators see stuff like that and it entices them, right? Because that pastor that I was talking about before, he only did it to boys. And there was about 5 boys. Most of them were adults when they
Mm-hmm.
finally came out with their story, because they never told anybody. They kept it a secret. Because these people, when they do stuff, they threaten you. Or if you tell, this is going to happen. And so when you're young and impressionable, all you're going to think, oh, you're going to cause problems and you don't want to say nothing. They know how to manipulate you. I remember my grandfather came to visit. It was his first time meeting his great grandchild, my first daughter. It wasn't my second daughter. Anyways, can't remember. But anywho, and I remember he sat on the sofa. She was maybe about 3 or 4 years old, and he picked her up and put her in the lap. Let me tell you, I almost broke my leg, so I dashed right over to the sofa and I took my daughter. Not that my grandfather was anything, he never had that kind of history, but the overprotectiveness of me, I said, no, brother, my child is sitting in my lap while you visit with her. And that's what I did. I
Mhm.
sat next to my grandfather, put my child in my lap so he could, entertain her or play with her or whatever. But no, those types of things, you got to watch them. Even in your very home, you have sons, teenage sons, and you have little daughters. Those things happen as well. Those things happen as well. And so you're in a family dynamic where there's different, age and children. Keep an eye out. Don't take anything for granted. Because we, as mothers and female counterparts, can't just go along, oh, that's her dad. He wouldn't do that. Me not trust nobody. Nobody at all. I don't care if
Mhm.
you're the daddy. May I watch you? Because when my daughters were little, nope, I'm the only one that changed their diaper. Only one that changed their diaper because just the thought of knowing what's happened to other people, happened to me, happened to so many others. I'm not giving anybody any opportunity as long as I'm around. I used to
Mhm.
tell this lady because she go through man like you change your drawers, okay? Let me be direct.
Hi,
And I said to
creations.
her,
Hi. Mhm.
I said to her, let me tell you something. As a friend, I cannot watch you conduct yourself that way. If you love man's parts, love the sweet stick so much, them not have
Mhm.
place for you go do it. Why every man you chat to, you have to bring him inside of your house? You're not setting a good example for your children. Because a lot of times us adults think that what we're doing is adult business, but we're doing it around the kids to see, or we think they don't see and they don't hear certain things. They hear it, they see it.
Mhm.
And I said to her, one thing I can tell you, men come and go, but your children is always going to remain your children. So put them first.
Mhm.
Put them first. Because you can't say, oh, that used to be my daughter. Even if you follow up with your grown kids, you can't say that used to be my daughter over there.
Mhm.
We've got to love ourselves, love our children, and not put material things before them. Because you think, so, well, when me I go leave this, me put him out. I him a pay the bills. I him a do this. I him a do that. And me can this and me can that. No, it's got to be more than that.
I
A
just
life.
re-put the link in the chat if anyone wants to come up and say something. Hi, creations. How you doing? All good in the hood. This,
Like,
this, boy, may I tell you?
these stories will never end if we don't do things differently. It should never be something you hear in the news. It should be something is discussed openly. And children need to be told, don't let anybody touch you there. And if somebody touch you there, you make sure. Don't let them convince you not to tell.
Mm-hmm.
Because we've learned a lot of these cases when it happened, what these predators tell these children to keep them quiet. Impressionable, young, innocent children being groomed. Because there's no way I would have had children and have a stepdad in my home. May I watch you every chance. If me see you love to play with my daughter, may I watch you. If me and you have conversation and you tell me, say, man, I want to adopt her, she's a sweet little girl or whatever, may I watch you. Man, I give you no chance. May I watch you. And if me know say you over yaso and me that over this, so me a peep and see if you yeah a glass or you lick your lips when you think nobody not see you. I'm telling you, okay? I'm not putting nothing to chance. And what I'm seeing, whew, it's too much. It's too much. But we need to talk about it. We need to talk about it because when we keep remaining silent, silence, I say, is consent.
Creations, come on the panel with Lady G. Creations also works in these lines. I don't know if she wants to come up on the panel with Lady G and you two talk. She's articulate like you, Lady G.
Hello, creations. Come on, or anybody
You know,
can come up on the panel if they want.
anybody can come up, anybody, but I know who's in here. The rest are not gonna come. I know who's in the chat is not gonna come up.
Mm.
Anybody listening wanna come up and click on the link? You can. And anybody passing through, oh, you're tired, creation? No problem, darling. Anybody passing through who has a passion for what's going on with our kids, like on the live, spread the algorithm, and tune in. Anne said my sister-in-law is at is a grocery store manager, and she said any given weeks 2 or 3 kids are missing in the grocery store, parents not watching them.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Hmm.
we take it for granted. We see on the news kids go missing. We see posters. There was a time when you would see them on a milk carton box and different things like that. And yet parents don't pay attention. I remember, oh gosh, certain memories that come to me. It just, oh,
Hmm.
it's sad. It's so traumatic. Keep
Hmm.
your eyes on your children. But you know, one thing I notice in my community, certain cultures don't pay attention to their kids when they're about, but those kids never go missing. Those kids never go missing. It's a lot of our own black children and white children. Other cultures don't have the same ratio of missing kids. And it's not because they're protecting their kids more. Somehow, our children and white children tend to be more the target. I hear horror stories of rich people who need organ donors kidnapping certain people and do that to them. We've got to pay more attention in our homes, outside of our homes, and do background check. You're dating a new man, do a background check on him because a lot of women end up finding out. And then some of these women too, I don't understand the mentality. Them love date bad boy and when them go prison and them love them up. I had a friend, her daughter was the same thing. She never want date no goody two shoe that's gonna love her, take care of her, be respectful to her. She wanted the bad boys. And I was shocked when she got pregnant for somebody who was in prison. Well, he went to prison after, and then she found out later she was pregnant. And I'm like, my God, we have to have more standards, morals, and values. That is missing from our culture. And with the internet, it just makes it even worse because everybody thinks they need to be, skinning up and posing off and all of that stuff. It's just too much. Let me read some of the comments.
All right, sweetie. You never heard me so quiet, have you?
Hmm?
You've never
Well,
had
we're
me
all a
so
work
quiet.
in progress, right? So Denise had said,
You cheekiest. You hear that, Denise B? I'm a work in progress for
we
shut
all
my
are.
mouth. Jesus.
We have our weakness, so we have our strengths, right? And we can all help each other because that's what it's
You
about.
know something? The Trinidad story and this little girl took it out of me today. May I tell you the truth?
It's draining.
Yeah. It just slowed me down. The Trinidad, because like I sat with the lady on the phone. I mean, I broke it down in 10 minutes, but she really did talk to me. And then this little girl, I just don't know, man, the little Price Johnson. And it just bothers me that it's a sport. When I keep saying that, guys, you know, in the islands, and I definitely know Jamaica, when something is in fashion, when it's the latest trend, that's
Hmm.
how they're treating this. Like it's a fashion. May I tell you? Like it's the latest trend. Like a them face, them a bleach and it's trending. This is what it is. It's not a guy sitting down in his house, his sexualized mental state, him can't control it, and you next thing your child gone. Hmm? Just for that. You know, it slowed me down today, may I tell you the truth. Got headache. Sorry, read your comments, hon. I'm sorry.
No, what you sorry about?
I
Hmm?
had my eyes closed, you know. That's how much I was just in my thoughts chatting. Yeah.
I saw it go. Let me read Denise's comment. Denise says we need to stop being sad and start being angry. We are so powerful when united. We need to stand against abuse, all abuse. We are
Mm-hmm.
the enablers if we don't speak up.
Mm-hmm.
Very true. Very, very true. Because these men can't be doing these things and they're all getting passes and nobody's going to the police, nobody's talking about it. They get to stay in the home around the child or they send the child away because that's the problem. I remember even as a teenager, a couple of friends of mine who had stepfathers as well,
Mm-hmm.
wherein they would complain to the mother about certain things inappropriate with the stepfather. And the mother turned upon them, you want me husband, come out of my house. You do this, you do that. And I'm like, why do we go there? Why do we go there and claim our daughters want them husband? One
Mm-hmm.
of them complain and say, I just remind me, this other friend of mine, we're adults, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she went to Jamaica and pick up one soldier boy and bring him back to foreign. And I was like, I didn't approve because I said, you don't even know him. You only met him one time. And you make him come up. And so eventually he stayed a while and then she went and did a little house wedding with him and applied for his papers and whatever. Even at the liquor reception, the man keep coming near everywhere me go him did it. I was so uncomfortable. And I did not, guys, answer this question. If you have a friend, a family member, and them husband a make pass at you or moves, what would you do? What would you do? You guys share that because I know some of us have had experiences like that too, right? And so I was so uncomfortable. She wondered why I wasn't at her house all the time hanging out like I used to. And if I had to go to her house, I ask her, oh, you home alone? And she never suspected, but I didn't want to break her heart that he was being creepy with me, looking at me and just kind of caught him looking at me, want to be near me all the time and want to chat up to me. And he wasn't my type, and I wouldn't be engaging with nobody and them man. I just had to stay away from that friendship because it was just too creepy being around her husband. One of the times I was at her home and her and I was in the living room and she went up to her bedroom. It just followed her up there because I didn't want to be left alone with the husband in the living room. So
And
tell
you
me,
don't
guys,
think
what would
you
you all
don't think
do?
she knew her husband was like that?
Nope. She was so oblivious until he went and cheated on her with a white woman, left
Mm.
her, and married the white woman after he divorced her. But I will take it to my grave because one thing I'm not going to do is tell my friend, because what do you all think usually
You
happens?
just
You
tell
tell them,
YouTube.
and guess what? Oh, I want you want my man. Me know say you did want him. And I'm like,
You just tell
I
YouTube. You better hope she not tune in ya by coincidence.
no, I'm not friends with her anymore anyways. I'm not send her name. I have tons
Oh,
of friends. This was decades ago. Hmm. No, it's crazy, you know? Or you're watching them and I'm like, no, I cannot. Creation said she's gonna take herself away from the situation because she don't want to hurt her feelings, the friend, I guess. Besides, sometimes the friends don't want to hear the truth. It's true. Another story I had, I was pregnant and this friend of mine, she asked me because I was in between ready to start maternity leave from my job. And
mm-hmm,
so her sitter had canceled on her.
mm. You still there?
Can you hear me?
Can hear you now. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I have to keep watching the screen. It keeps timing
No,
out on
when
me.
you said experience, you just kicked out for like 5 seconds.
Okay. So I was pregnant, going on maternity leave, and this friend of mine, her babysitter had canceled that week. And so since I was home doing nothing, just waiting for the my date to roll around, she needed help. So I said, okay, no problem. I went to her house to babysit her little boy because both her and her husband had to work. He came home earlier and was to take me home, right? The man, no, try, remember me big belly ready almost for give birth. The man I make pass at me. And I'm thinking to myself, looking back, oh my gosh, I've escaped a lot of things because there's a lot of perverts out there. I never told her about that experience, except another time I started getting prank phone calls. I would answer my phone back before cell phones was in. I would answer my phone and somebody's either breathing on the other end or playing love music. And I was terrified. I reported it
Sorry
to
to
the
laugh.
police and they put
Mm.
a tracker on my phone
Wow.
because it was serious. I was devastated because it was happening almost on a daily.
Them catch him?
Hold on. So the tracker
Mm.
they put was able to tell them where the person was calling from.
Me
There
want a
was a
track up on my
payphone.
channel.
There was
Lady
a
G, me want a track up on my channel.
the who?
I want a tracker for my channel.
Oh, uh,
Whoa.
well, you have your mods. They're your tracker, right? And
Yeah.
so this particular story, so I was like, at this point, yes, I suspected who it was. I'm going to tell you in a minute. So the police officers or the detectives told
Mm,
me where the phone calls was made from. There was a payphone near the same friend husband, you know. I had had my
mm,
child by then. She was what, a toddler, right? And there was a payphone near his house. If y'all remember payphones, this was so long ago. And the other address, that same husband had a girlfriend and the number was at her house. I mean, no, say it wasn't her pranking me, right? So I put two and two together, and the music that was being played, I know everybody have that kind of album. And I knew that the husband has a huge collection of R&B, old soul, different type of music. So I put two and two together, and I called his behind and asked him about the song, and played detective to play dumb for catch fool. And I concluded my conversation with him. It was him. I cussed him off royally in every which way. I don't swear, I don't use cuss words, but I know how to still put somebody in their place. He then now, catch him free
Like
and
me.
think say, me I go run, go
Mm.
tell the wife. So him try to beat me to the punch. Now I had no intention was to tell the wife.
A story time, guys. It nice. Like up the lives.
And so he now run
Thank
and tell
you.
the
You
wife.
lighten it up a bit, even though it's still sad story, but you lighten it up a bit,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah.
The wife, I had no
Mm-hmm.
intention of telling her, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted the husband to know that I know it was you, and you're lucky I'm not going to press charges because the police already put a trace or tracker on my phone to know where the calls were coming from. So he now thought that I was going to run, go tell the wife. So he tried to beat me to the punch by going to her and making up a story that me this and me that and whatever. Guess where you think the wife come to know? Come to
Mm-hmm.
me and I come question me. Why would our husband come call me on a prank call and a whisper and a play a love song in the background? I it got so bad that she
Ah,
was kind of accusing me. Me said, where the backfoot? I said he could be the last man on earth and God couldn't even tell me if they with him. That's how bad it is.
mm-mm.
And you're gonna insult my intelligence? Mm. I did get rude with her and tell her, look, your husband, your husband would there with any thing a walking skirt.
Guys, Lady G get rude with me last night, you know. She tell me Ross. She said Ross. I said to her, did you just say Ross?
There's nothing wrong.
Nothing no wrong, but I
Do
know
you
that.
know? Okay,
I
let me
know
say
that.
this.
Listen, nothing no wrong, but I know not even that you really say. So when you said it, me said,
Oh, it
cock up.
surprised you. Okay.
Yeah.
Like
I
I
said,
said, we're all
what?
work in progress. I don't use them other words, and it's a rarity. Okay.
Yeah, I
But
know. So when I heard that, I know I got proper tell off last night, guys.
why
uh,
you bringing that up now? You never have to,
no, you
You could
know
have
why?
stand
'Cause
wait there.
when you said just now, and I get rude to her, it remind me. And I said, should I say it? And I said, nothing no wrong with say that. It cutesy and
Everything
demure.
wrong with it.
No, it's cutesy and demure. No,
Hmm.
what you say?
And you got
Carry
to keep
on.
in mind too, back home words, it's not universal, right?
No, that's the
Because sometimes
story,
I
you
even
know,
call
because
back
people
foot.
listening, don't
What?
forget that story. Go back to
Oh,
it.
well, you interrupted me. Let me go back to it.
Mm-hmm.
Where
Carry
did I
on.
leave off? Okay, so my friend now, I come through shade like say I want her husband. That was when I lost it. I saw red.
Mm-hmm. Oh no. Lady G, chip out a little bit. She soon come back, guys. Yes, we need this story, right, guys? We're gonna end on a smile. Yes, definitely. She soon come back. She's hilarious. She tell me off. She wasn't telling me off, but she wanted me to listen to something. And I was being very stubborn. And she was stubborn. All me hear the woman mention Ross. I said, what? And you were trying to protect her feelings. Well, Lady G's dropped off. She'll be back. Are you saying me was trying to protect feelings, or she was trying to protect her girlfriend's feelings? Is that what you mean? See, she come back. Well, Andy. Denise said, hold on, Lady G. Denise said, fake hair and makeup form revealing clothing. What message are we sending? We need to stop conditioning slackness. Hi, Lady G.
Sorry, I got a call. It bounced me.
That's
My
all
bad.
right.
So
Carry on.
I had to handle her good and proper because now she crossed the line with me because it was not
Mm-hmm.
my intention to tell her nothing. This was just between me, the police, and him. And now that he's been outed, he knows not to try it again because I will press charges next time, right?
Mm-hmm.
She come insulting me now. And she know that her husband is the kind of man any skirt him see him go want. She's had a long history with him and multiple infidelity. So it's not
Mm-hmm.
new to her. So I had to tell her off and I said to her, look, if you were doing your job as a wife, him wouldn't be chasing after every skirt out on the street. Fix your own relationship and don't be blaming any other woman. That man cheated. I tell you, Guinness Book of World Records
No, but I'm
haven't
not her
found
fault.
him.
All right, Lady G. So me I go play advocate devil now. Yeah? A bad the man bad. What more the wife can do? She
Divorce
can't
him
do nothing. The man
backside.
just damn bad.
Do you know
Because
he
she's
even had a
there, she's
child?
his wife.
That same girlfriend where he made phone calls from her house, they moved from one place to the next. And she followed him and ended up having his child while they're still married.
Some man live
And she
double
never
life
left
or
him.
triple life, you know. Some
So
man.
in my mind, it reminds me of Auntie Mary a little bit because she said she know business how much woman she cared, but she said she will never give another woman the satisfaction to leave her husband and make them have him. And I said to her, them I have him already, so what's the problem?
Her mother almost tell her that. Her mother say, what? Other girls have your husband now. You only wear the ring. Her mother tell her something more or less like that on the live.
I remember seeing that clip. I remember
Mm-hmm.
seeing that clip.
On
And
the
I'm like,
live.
what kind of mother? Somebody was asking, I think the mother, and said, if she not get when she get her husband. And her daughter's right next to her and saying, oh, exactly what you just said. Some woman have the ring and somebody else have the man. I'm like, what?
That's right. And that's why her mother, I think her mum, I don't know nothing about her. Something I heard about some relationship she used to have, but her mum ain't rushing no man for exactly that reason.
Them
What
says
is
she
the
licky
ring?
licky. What is licky licky? I don't remember that the term. Because I
Licky
seen that in a
licky
lot
is
of comments.
when
Yeah.
you licky like just a glue on to people and licky for where them have or licky for
Oh,
them. You know them
mhm.
kind of way when them say you too licky man.
Like
Cha.
wanty wanty.
Wanty and
Can't get
licky
it.
and ready eye. All
Long
of that.
yeah, gal never. Hold it. You remember that song or you know
Here,
that song?
Crystal. Here, Crystal with her posh self. When you love things, and creation said, "Love things,"
Or Denise said, it means you're easy to bribe. I saw it go, what?
and easy for bribe. It mean whole heap of things. What else it mean? Licky. Cause you can
Mm-hmm.
use it for a few things. You
Yeah.
know the licky there.
I didn't quite know what it meant because I don't remember that the term.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Licky. Yeah. Ready eye.
Long yeah, gal, trouble to a man. She
Mm.
want back lesson. I didn't remember the code. Long
Last,
yeah,
you hear that,
gal.
guys?
Mm.
Lady G, a DJ now. You heard it here for the first time on OMGG TV.
Long
Lady
yeah,
G,
gal is
take
a
the floor.
trouble
Go
to a
again, girl.
man. Long
Uh-huh.
yeah, gal is a trouble to a man.
Boy,
She want backless and she foot pappy pappy.
boy.
I think I saw it, Governor
Pull
Esper.
up.
Hmm. I
What?
don't know. Somebody else know all of the words. Shine your girl. That's it. Me I say long your girl.
Oh, shine eye girl, I'm no trouble
Is that
to a
trouble?
man.
Thank you, Crystal. But no,
And
say I
that
was
you
a little
sing?
off.
Yeah, see it there, Crystal type it. Well,
Mm-hmm.
Lady G, you was wrong words and well out of tune if that was the song.
Listen, I have my talents. They're plenty, okay?
Boy.
And singing is not one of them. Although I do good in the choir at church. So, certain
Mm,
songs my voice like,
it
and
depends.
others
And the
didn't
church
like.
have echo, innit? The church have a cappella echo. A proper
And them
church.
have piano and make sure me stand up next to somebody even has
You
a
can
really
sing.
good voice. You know, I love singing so much that
And you
I've
know
already
that's the
hired
worst
people.
thing when someone
Huh?
can sing. And the worst thing when someone can sing and somebody next to them can't.
You know what's
Drive them
worse?
nuts.
Have you all seen some videos of people there at church that sing and it go viral because you wonder your eardrums is being punished.
Mm,
Your eardrums is being assaulted. It should be
mm.
a crime.
I tell you,
And I'm
I
like,
had
do
that
they
in.
not? Or I know y'all used to watch American Idol, right? Oh my gosh. And I'm thinking, do these people record themselves before they come on the show? Because some
Oh
of them
God,
really
in
think
the
they can
beginning
sing.
part when they're picking the first lots in it. Terrible,
Hmm.
some of them. Yeah.
I'm like, not me. My daughter and my
Mm,
granddaughter now, they somehow it skipped me. And me desire the talent so bad the Lord gave it to the two of them and they're wasting it.
mm.
Wasting it. But I saw it go. I have
That's
other
all.
talents God bless me with. So I saw
Read
it
us
go.
out, Lady G.
Oh
I
yeah,
was
let me
gonna,
read some of the
yeah.
comments.
Read us out, because I'm trying to keep it to the 2 hours, maybe three. We're nearly in three or two
Okay.
and a half. Yeah.
Creations. Let me go back up because we missed a few.
I've been losing sleep, guys. Me no know. I'm in England, but I'm telling you right now, me the Pan American time.
Well, that's true. Oh, a true thing. Let me read the comments. I'll go back up a bit. Creations, it said there was a coach who was grooming young girls. He was coaching in the Cayman Islands. He was a national runner from Trinidad. He was convicted and deported from here. His wife stood by him all the way. I don't know, man. I could never. I don't know. Crystal was saying somebody's a sleaze bag. I haven't seen that term in so long. Creation said,
I think these women, when they said they stay with them and ignore, me think them brain blank like them a zombie. I think so. Because the big question again, what we've been asking for how long, how them lie back down with them and I'll kiss them pan them mouth when them know these things. I just don't know how they do it. They must have
Mhm.
no, not low self-esteem, no self-esteem. They got to have none. No matter if the woman is like Chrissy then, go on like them, this and they must really, them not have no self-esteem. You see how that woman at the brand deal of her chan and still have to find meditation book, sit down and read and stick up a mirror. Cause she don't know herself. She's so confused, she don't know where she are do. May I tell you, because them know the decisions what they make is not correct. Them know, you know. Chrissy only confused now and I read all kind of meditation book and I take all kind of vitamin and I lose weight because she knows she make the wrong decision. Yet she find it hard to move off and make the right decision. I watched today, I mean, I'll put it in my cart as keeping up. Unless they do something extraordinary, guys, I'm only going to do the keeping up with the Carter. I'm tired of them, right? Unless something extraordinary me notice. But I do watch the videos and I watched, he done a prank yesterday on his brother, Shavon, pretend the car get teeth. And
It was stupid.
yeah, I know, but to be honest, I think Shavon makes me laugh his reactions, right? But they're doing the prank and even me now, I'm watching this prank, but he had to call her. He had to call Chrissy and put her on speaker. They know that it kind of triggers the audience. He didn't have to call her. Why would he have to call Chrissy for ask her where him there when she there yard? Would Chrissy come and use him car and not tell her so she gone with it? It's just, he never call her for the prank. He did not call her for the prank. Because there's even a couple times when he's talking on the phone and he looks into the camera. He looks up at the camera like him want to make sure.
Sure say.
Yes,
I
watch
saw
it.
that too.
And when I was watching it and I saw what he done, you know, me look at me phone and me say, you know, so me now make no video upon you till I Carter keep up with Carter time. You love too much attention. That's what I said to myself.
Me
Because
want know.
because I'm really interested in how Chrissy navigates with him and what's going on in the house round Jay and how's things. I'm really not interested in Kushane. That's why I decide at the end of my videos, I will just put an over the fence and round the corner. Because he's annoying. Him annoying. Him
Me
never
wa-
had to call her.
mhm. I saw that too, and I'm like, what was the purpose of all of that?
It was for the
It's like
viewers, not for the prank.
exactly. And then you put it on the video. Like you could have edited that out for our benefit because it
Him
never had
call
nothing
Chrissy
to
for
do with it.
ask if Chrissy contact him car. So she would have, unless she has a spare car key, probably.
But then would that she say she can drive two cars same time? Because if she go take Fimo and then she go leave here.
Exactly.
It was
That was
all
just for
a
the
show.
camera. I think he looked at, I definitely remember the one time he looked at the camera, but I think he done it twice. Like him, I checked the light on.
And then notice two videos we see with the brother, him dip on the floor and kneel down with phone in hand and laptop on the sofa. Like who does that? Why it was looking really weird to me. Like, why are you kneeling on the floor with your laptop on the sofa? Like
Yard
there's nowhere
style,
to sit down.
a yardie.
Hmm.
Yard style,
It
them
looked like
used to just,
something a woman would do, like they're in their
yard
bedroom
style.
or
I
whatever.
didn't see it, but I can imagine it. In just arrest it and then just catch. You know, yard style.
Kneeling on the floor, and I'm like, that don't even look like something a man would even do.
No, nothing that
You have
lady.
sofa, you can sit down, put it on the table. You have a little side table, go up
Or
on the
sit on the
kitchen
sofa
counter.
and put it on your lap. In it, the laptop.
It was just strange
Recreation.
looking, but you know what I picked up in one of your videos too that you played where they were doing the TikTok game something. And
Mm-hmm.
I never caught that before. And I commented on your video. What was
Mm-hmm.
interesting when she was calling him narcissist and a manipulator and all of that. And
Mm-hmm.
she was asking him truth or dare about how much who if she ever cheated or whatever. And then she
Mm-hmm.
was gonna say something about his cheating. And what he said was, oh, you can't say nothing about that, only where the public know.
That means she's had this woman in and out of his phone and problems every minute long time. It's just
So
that Shani and Cassie blew him up. That's all.
mhm. But there was women before then because
Yeah.
and I'm like, and he was so vexed. You can't say nothing about that. You can only say where the public know.
So the moral of me putting that up, because I seen it long time, um, but I found it again, right? And the moral of me putting it up was, you know, the conversations, you know, women stay in these things because they're scared. You know, there's this back and forth. Is she scared of him? Who is really the boss? At the end of that video, I think it showed you when it push come to shove who is the boss. That's what I think. When man have enough, man come over and just switch off TikTok and tech phone. And all she can say is, Kushing. Yeah? What do you
I'm
guys
sure they
think?
had a fight because it
Oh,
was
I'm
looking
sure they
like.
had an argument,
Hmm.
but guess what? He would take the phone and make her just yakka, 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 yakka and walk away. You know, see when him serious in serious, him not ask guy, you know, him just come take it, switch it off and stop show off yourself on the live,
Hmm.
basically.
Yeah,
Hmm.
he was not happy at all. And I'm like,
That's why
tell us
the
more.
title is Who the Boss, and I wanted people to write who them think is the boss. Yeah.
Mm.
Because
Well,
I have said it from the beginning, no matter how big her mouth is, I've always said it. And I said from the beginning, and people used to send me a stick up for her, and I've said it and I'll still say it. There could be where, yes, she don't want to leave and she love all the material and she love it all. And part of it, she knows where is a limitation for stop with the man there. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Who you think is the boss, guys? Who's the boss, guys? Who is the boss when push come to shove?
No,
That's why
she.
he told us, he told everybody, pick your partner well. Pick your partner where you know no matter what, she's never gonna leave you. That's his exact word. Yeah. So him know him have, you know, and she know her assignment. Simple as that.
For me, she's the boss because she has said it, and I see it in certain things. When the cheating scandal did come out, and she was there bawling and cussing him out or whatever, she said, "There is no Carter family without me,"
Mm.
meaning their
I'm
brand
the one
deals,
that
all
makes
of
the
the
money.
opportunities, their
I'm the
brand
one.
deals.
You're nothing without me. I'm the one.
Yeah.
Remember? Read the
And I
comments,
believe
Mystery.
that he
Mm-hmm.
tries to hold the purse strings over her at the end of the day, because the DV that came into the court and police was involved and all of that had to do with money.
Mm. Crystal
Wouldn't
say
give
a
her
big
access.
disgrace.
And
Read out the
so
comments, my lovely Miss G.
um, the fact is, because he didn't want her to see what he was doing with the account and money and card when he was out there with other women, right? And
Mm,
so, interesting enough, people were saying that, oh, and give the girls he was cheating with or whatever card, and didn't give the wife the card. And I'm thinking, there's no way. I don't even have to see evidence for say you cheat. I'm still gonna be with you and give you a pass after 2 weeks. And when explicit video on the internet to embarrass me, and you have tongue on the did they swallow each other tongue down on a throat? Well, no.
mm,
Mm-mm. Nope. Shame enough would make me want to leave you, let alone the hurt feelings I would have.
mm.
No way. I could not be seen with you again. Children or no children. No.
Read us out, Lady G.
Huh?
Read out the comment there.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
tired.
trying still. Let me go back up. Denise had said fake hair and makeup and form revealing clothing. I guess that's when I was talking about the kids and how they're dressed. Not their kids, but in general.
Journal.
What message are we sending to the kids? We need to stop condoning slackness.
Mm-hmm.
And creations agreed that the mother was telling her Auntie Mary straight. Say,
Mm-hmm.
not the ring, but somebody else had a man.
Yeah, you can go and flash the ring all you like.
Creation said both she praying and holding Bible study. Oh my goodness. It's all for the cameras. It's all for the cameras. We don't need to see you doing that every week,
Mm-hmm.
because you're not even allowing the last one. You overrode her and take it over and didn't even give her a chance, right? You said she'll lead it at the church. And not only that, you taking them to church. This is a Caribbean thing, culture that because I experienced that. My grandmother would send all the picnic them gone to church and them would never set foot in the church. And it
Denise
seems to
Bunny.
be a Caribbean thing. You need to
Mm,
be there with your kids so you know what's going on. Why you trust them to be at church with other male figures when everybody and then granny knows enough
mm,
things going at church with
mm,
pastor and deacon and everybody I do all kind of manner of evils behind the scenes and a girl children. I'm not sending my girl children to no church. I'm gonna do it for see where I go on.
mm,
She drops them off and goes home because it's her time to herself, I guess.
mm.
No, she's like, you got to be more aware. None of us is exempt from that because you never know what kind of predator is lurking in people's mind. You can't see what's in their mind.
When he took the kids to the gym the other day, he was sitting in the car with Kyra, and he was talking about what all the kids want to do and whether we like it or not, or we find it weird or not, and him talk about Jay, and it was, I could tell it wasn't forced. It naturally rolled out of his tongue. Yeah, because Jay now says she want to start back volleyball, so we're gonna see whether the volleyball, the tennis, whatever he said. So he's very much involved. Him only in another building, only maybe sleep in another building. Coming up, believe in me, another building there 24/7. I'm telling you,
We'll
me not
see a
believe it.
year later what's happening in that household because that would send a stronger message. Because how long they're going to
What do you
keep that
think
up.
a year's time? Do you think he'll be back in the home?
No,
Is
I'm just
he gonna
saying a
be?
year is a good measure to see what is happening with that type of situation, right?
Oh, right,
The
right.
case could get open again if, if he reoffends or something else come up. You never know.
And even though I said like Siobhan made me laugh when him said to Siobhan, "Where's my car?" Siobhan's reaction made me laugh, and at the same time, you can see how Siobhan him have a quick temper and get hot quick and start him whole heap of bagga bagga. Yeah, you saw that. But I think what these two are gonna do, all right, they're gonna start doing their little prank. They're trying to get people to soften to CMR. I believe it's a ploy because when you're watching it, if you're not mind sharp, you watch him and I smile upon the joke with him, CMR. So, and I thought to myself, this is a ploy, to get, he's breaking himself back in now. Like, all right, I'm done with the arguing now. Let's prank and draw them in. But
Tell,
that prank, he spoiled it by calling anybody he was drawing in on that prank. As soon as him call Chrissy, him spoil it, him lose.
well, to be honest, it was boring as heck. I just clicked off after a while. I'm like, I didn't even wait till the end. It was just stupid. Anyways, I want to know what the blast is the brother doing there? What is he doing in America? What's the
Visiting him brother.
purpose? What did he come there for? Because all we
He's
see,
visiting
him did
his
he go to
brother,
gym?
Glenna. We got to keep it real, and it's the first time he's ever visited. So he's visiting in Milan, Florida. He's visiting. He ain't gonna be washing cars yet. And I think he's on a visa. I was thinking at first that he would have got green card because he would have applied for him as his brother, but I don't know. Somewhere they mentioned it's just a visa. I
You
don't know
know
if I
why
saw it
I
on a comment.
ask? You know
Mm.
why I ask what am I do there?
Him soon
But
gone.
hold on. My thought is this: all we are see, he's bored out of his mind. All he does is cook on the live and go to the gym. I'm not enjoying America because
Yeah,
they
but
would be
that's all
vlogging.
we see.
Huh? Huh?
Remember, if they do a live that's all we see. I bet you half of what they're doing, they can't film it because it's either gonna be them with round with them nothing their own and them can't film it. And then the other side of it could be in the nights when him and Kushaim gone wild up the place. Then can't film it. Half of what they do, they probably couldn't show it out here, especially now, you know. But
Well,
remember, we only see 15 minutes and it's
I'm assessing
orchestrated.
that because there's a
Alexa,
common
shut up.
trend.
Alexa, stop.
Yeah, there's a common trend. Daytime, him always a cook and him did it by himself. How many times we're gonna see that to come to
It's
conclusion
orchestrated
that
for the camera. What they put on the video and what's going on behind the video, we not gonna see. We
and
not
the
gonna
light.
see.
I'm just saying I am paying attention to the consistency of what they're putting out. There's nothing else going on during the day. Remember, say he's back in school, so he's not even in the house during the day.
What Denise B say? Denise B says something funny. She funny, you know. She's telling us it's 3 a.m. here. Can you hear her saying it? Denise, it's 3 a.m. here. Read us out, Glenna.
Let
It's
me
hard
read
to read the
Crystal.
comments and don't comment, guys. Your comments are so good. We can't just read them, sir.
Hold on, let me read. So Crystal had said some of their fans still don't think it was Chrissy who decorated his apartment. Are they that stupido?
When it's there in front of them, yeah, unless them
I
literally
have a
blind.
question on that because what did the apartment look like before she decorated? Because all I see is the same thing. I don't. The only thing I notice, them three pictures with over the sofa, couldn't be her decorate.
Curtains. She
Hold on,
done
please.
curtains and
Hold on.
but you
Them
ask, I'm gonna
three
tell
pic.
you, she done curtains, she done cushions, all army green, and then she done it in one of her vlogs. She shut and she done the patio with all the fake flowers and cushion and whatever. And she got a new console. They got a new console, I think, brand deal. I
What
got a
I'm saying
feeling this.
is, I have seen that apartment, the furniture, I the same sinting from day one. Unless I miss something, I the same ugly piece
All
of
right, let
coffee
me finish,
table.
Glenna. Let me talk. And I think I'm not sure. I'm sure it was a new sofa. I know there was a new TV console. And so when you watch the last vlog, the one before that, she does the actual ad, the brand deal ad. She shows you the whole ad where she's sitting on the patio and she goes around the living room and shows the stuff. So she
What I
show you.
saw was the brand deal for the outside patio that she claimed. But when I look in the living room, it ugly and tacky, the same ugly way. Look like nobody decorate nothing. And then
Well,
I noticed she
mm,
put up, or whoever put up three pictures over the sofa. It's too low to the sofa and it need to spread out. It join up like say it they're molesting each
woman read
other.
the comment them and left the woman on her interior design, you know. She
You know
did
what?
though. I know
Let me
what you
tell you
mean though.
something.
I know what you mean. You know
Hold
what?
on a
It look
minute.
I
Hold
know
on,
what you
woman.
mean. It looks dark the same way it did look. But the
Hold
stuff
on.
she
At that, me, I say, me no see no aesthetics of no decor,
yeah.
what I was expecting. Because, say, at the end of the day, I'm into decor. And everybody, every time them film there with the pictures behind the sofa, I want to reach out and push up the picture. That it irritates me because it's not supposed to be that low to the damn sofa. It ain't at the wrong spot. And you put three at the same, so it annoys me. Everybody have
You
the
know
little
what's
annoyance.
really funny? She
That
spent
annoys me. Because I
one
want
of
to
her
say,
vlog,
move
right?
it up. Yeah, it look
Listen,
ugly and
listen.
tacky. That's
Lord
not a
have mercy.
decorated
Listen, my
apartment.
lady G. One of
Hmm?
her vlog or two of the vlog. I think two of the vlog. I remember the vlog them are nearly 2 hours and more than 2 hours. That girl spends so much time in her home good and hobby lobby. Cushion after cushion. Remember we did get two vlog full of cushion and curtain. And it is so true that when you see the sitting room, you're not seeing a difference. But
Me no,
the
me,
stuff is
that me. Hold on, she did her. Let me give her credit. She did
it's true.
her okay. I would give her a 6 out of 10 for how she did her own house. Okay. So
It's
me
personal
thinks now,
preference
oh,
now. Her house is
she a
nice.
decorate. So I'm looking because let me tell you, your girl watch thousands of decor channels. I'm a decor person myself. I do that for a living. Okay.
And I
Like a
I
side
grow up
gig.
in it. My mother, nobody can design and decor. My mother just be like, oh, so you want to see it?
And
Yeah.
so
My mom is like that.
And so the point I'm trying to make with what we see how she's done her house, let me give her credit, but I knock her for that.
Yeah,
It's all
look
right.
good.
And what is being promoted, oh, she a decorate. Me, I wonder when that a go happen. Me, I look every which way. I wonder say where decor there. The only thing I see that was appropriate was out on the patio. I don't see nothing going on. And then we see the tree picture pop up on the back of the sofa. I'm like, who put that up there? Them now, yeah, if you see photos don't need, it's like a sofa rest. Because when you're leaning back, your head I lick the photo if you're tall enough. Anyways, Crystal agreeing with me saying the picture is too low. That me I say it annoys me.
Chris,
It annoys me. You know, see me I
Lord
get
have
hype up over
mercy.
it.
Not funny, you know. Not
And
funny.
nobody are put in a them house nowadays. We're talking about modern decor. Nobody have no rectangular coffee table out of wood. Wood gone out of style. People want to see
Where you
wood
say a
gone out of
glass,
style. And the
glass,
coffee
I do it
table,
now.
the
Where I do
coffee
it now,
table,
Lady G? Glass, marble. Where I do it now?
white decor. It's like it's more modern. What do they call that? More modern. That no modern.
Contemporary.
That look like something
It's
where
called
somebody give
contemporary.
away.
Miss Interior Design is called contemporary.
Well, me no know about that. Me know when me see me I say.
Yes, I
And
telling you the English way, the white way I talk about contemporary, up to date. That what that
yeah,
mean.
I just
Mm.
call it modern because modern glam. That's
That's
what
it,
people
Crystal.
into
Yeah.
nowadays. And the coffee table don't go
No,
with
me
the
please, no.
it's a different shade of brown. Like you don't mix two browns next to each other with off. You know what I'm saying?
Me see one contemporary house recently, me say me blow away. Yeah, man, me love contemporary. I
So I
love
was
even my little
disappointed.
place, even my little place. The aesthetics is grey, grey. There's black and white and silver. The whole place, different shade. I call it 50 Shades of Grey. Anything grey, if it's nice, black bits, white, silver for the metals. And no chaka chaka like Daddy Gaga and can't live like that.
It
No.
tacky and outdated. That's not decor. Nothing in there when we that thing say, oh, that looks all right. Not a damn thing.
At
Nothing
least
in there.
CMR place look better than behind Daddy Gaga.
Well, well, me don't know if him look like so we can't comment. Oh my
Daddy
God.
Gaga, if somebody light a match in his house and it drop, the whole price go up. It look like no space no in there. It look like you have to tiptoe
Remember,
the
some
way him
can't
just.
stomach the man. From me here, him couple minutes in, me
Do you
say
know
no.
something, guys? Um, is it my last video to do with him or the live? Check the comments. Somebody drop a comment in there, but
Answer what?
me not say it. Unu go look. But apparently, all right, allegedly, apparently, and I don't know if it's true because you have to be careful out here. Sometimes people throw you red herring. So allegedly, apparently, he lived in the UK at one stage.
I saw that. Yeah, I did. Now you mention it. I saw that.
All right. And the comment, she said she was 17. And me not say no more. Anybody knows he go look. I know nothing much more than that, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he was in the UK. I have no idea.
Mm-hmm. Him
Anybody
a
know
whole
can tell me.
pervert
And
himself.
she said she worked for somebody of his family or something. So she proper, and she said she knew through my video she recognized him face, but she couldn't place it. But what threw her was the fact that he's in America. So me no know she get the right man, but
Hmm.
I don't
Well,
know. Allegedly, apparently, public comments. Me no know.
well, Crystal say, I thought the brother was here to work or hustler wagwan. Adapt me, I say. Because trust and believe them now if you tell us every bit of them day, you know. But
I
from
think they're
what
gonna be
they
doing it with the vlogging though, because he's been doing daily vlogs, isn't it? I think he's
and
doing
it's
it with
usually
that.
daytime. If people are walk, them usually gonna walk a daytime. Not to say him couldn't work in the nighttime, but when I get that impression,
You know, here when
just
me said just now, that's
what?
why, that's where um he could be out there and do his YouTube and be earning money. He gets okay views, I am telling you. So he might not this time round pick up a job. And it looked like, I think he's put out a video nearly every day from last week
Or
or the
live
other
or
day,
going live. Yeah.
or going live. And I am telling you guys, to the subscribers him have, and then he gets that certain amount of views every single time. A month time he's earned his money and more than. I am telling you, yeah. Cause
And
them have them
we still
subscriber
have
and
the
they get
mother.
there every single time. Them get between 6,000, 10,000 views. Them all right. Trust me.
Mm.
He doesn't need to go do no job. He can take it just like how him brother take him YouTube to such a height. Him should help Siobhan take it to that height instead of sending him to go wash car.
The
You
only
know?
impression I got seeing what they're presenting in the video and their live, like he's there bored out of his mind all day
Mm.
because what he's vlogging doesn't have any real
Any
substance. You're
substance.
not
No,
a
him should.
chef. We don't
No, and
need to see
I
it.
said
Let me
it in
finish
my
now, girl.
videos. I said it in my videos
Let
about
me
him.
finish my thought
No,
now.
but I hardly spoke. Let me say this, because I predicted a lot of stuff. I said it in my videos that he should get on the flipping Florida bus, vlog, show his subscribers Florida and all of that. He needs to, he doesn't have to be with CMR every single step. He can, the YouTube, when people say he could go and get a job, why the YouTube can't be the job? He need to fling himself into it properly. And it would be even part of the content that he's journeying by himself and finding out stuff by himself than always being next to his brother. That's all him have to do.
When
That's
may I
all him
say,
have to do. Mm-hmm.
and I'll repeat myself so I can get back to what I was trying to say. Let me
Mm.
rewind and reverse course and come back again. What may I
Again.
say is on his live when his brother came, somebody put out there, oh good, something about the trucking. Because some of you may or may not know they have a trucking company. It's not as active. So
Yeah, we know.
somebody somebody commented in his live when the brother when he posted about the brother being there or whatever, that perhaps that's what the brother was gonna be doing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking somebody who's trucking now have time to be cooking every day and a show span live all 2 3 hours. Him have time on him hand. And all we're seeing him cooking, him showing us eating, all the way till him clean the plate, then him gone a gym. Like America has more than that to offer. Wayne Freda,
Okay,
your
well,
brother
them
gone
not
to
show you
school. Let
everything.
me finish,
Them
no man.
not show you everything where them a do. Because
I'm
half of where them
speaking
a
from
do,
what we see, and I'm seeing
half of where them a do the
consistency.
wife in it too, so them can't show we. The wife and kids, so them can't show we. The wife and all of the pitney them, so them can't show we. That's
I'm
what I
talking
think.
about the brother. him come there, him look like somebody. Listen, I've had people come
I
afar and
think it's
say,
the
and you
live,
show a lot
Crystal.
of things that you're doing every day, and your brother don't need to be there for you to film going out on the road or checking this or whatever. Him gone to school all day, and the only thing you can put in your video or your live is that you're cooking and eating and going to the gym. There's got to be more than that, right? That's
Look at
all I'm
Denise B.
saying.
Denise B. This is critical. I put it on the screen. Denise B. Send a comment, a message.
Oh, allegedly, what me I say, when me I give my opinion based on what me say. Did I
No,
say
it's a
something else?
message to you, Denise. I put it
Oh,
on the screen.
Denise.
Yeah,
Where? I don't see no message from
it,
Denise. Where?
it's on the screen. Denise said, OMG, wonder if me have to get decorators in before me invite LGO.
Listen here, me respond to that the comment. Let me tell you, me no come on nobody house for fast, okay? You can have me in your house and left
She
me in there
doesn't
for a
need to
whole. Let
decorate.
me
Trust
finish.
me.
I gotta defend myself now. Come
You
on.
don't need to decorate nothing, darling. Remember
Listen,
me tell you.
you could leave me in your house for a whole month and gone. Set trap women not even know, and none of the traps would catch me. Because one thing me hate is if me invited to my house, no go fast and go open door, look and thing. I
Well,
don't
Lady
like it.
G,
It irritate me. So
Denise
I
talk
don't
about
do it to other
decorator. Lady
people.
G gone pan teeth.
No, I don't do it to other people. So it annoys me. When we come to yours, man, I come for fast and see what you have or you don't have.
Mm.
However, if you tell me, say, oh yeah, man, come over and me decorate my place, then me I go fast and say, oh, what this here? How it looks so.
You know, I said this is nice. This is beautiful.
No, me I tell you the truth. Let me say this about who I am. Enough
What
times
campaign
people,
say
well, I
allegedly?
know. Enough time people have them baby and they pick the ugly from here to next week. And y'all can come for me. Me gonna
Jesus
defend
Christ.
myself and explain. We lie when we know so we are look on the picnic and the look all of that good. And we lie, oh what a sweet baby and cutie. Lying is a sin. May I tell the truth? If my mind said there's something ugly, it's ugly and it's my opinion.
Lady
It
G,
don't mean
that is
I'm right.
bad. Beg forgiveness now, right now.
It don't mean that I'm right, but me not lie. And it's another thing people do all the time. When
Lord
somebody
have mercy.
dead and on the day of the funeral, everybody I say, oh, I'm gone to heaven. Which part I'm gone to heaven? Nobody no there in the heaven but Jesus.
That part is a lie at the funeral when them
I
looking at
don't
the
like that.
casket. Listen, when them looking at the casket and say, him look goody. That bit is a lie.
Well,
A
my
couple
sister did
times me
look good
looking
in
at
her
casket
coffin.
and me never see a dead somebody look good yet.
My
When
sister
them
did look good. I didn't even recognize
they
her.
still look dead though. I mean, what's looking good? I mean, I know some bodies really look bad. My gran looked pleasant. My gran did look pleasant, but she looked dead. When them say them look good, what they mean?
Mm. Maybe how them did look
Rasata.
was, sometimes them fix them up and, put a little
No, I
makeup
know
and
what they mean. I know what
mm.
they mean, but that's that worse than telling a baby say them look cute. If you look pan dead smuddy and say them look good. Do you know what I
or
mean?
or to be honest, if me know say your baby ugly, me would just me know want hurt your feeling. But if me I say it elsewhere, me say no man, that the baby not pretty at all. But
I
I
wish I
won't
could
say it
put
to the
up a
mother.
poll
I'll
vote.
just keep quiet.
Let
I'll
me see
just
if I
be
can put
silent.
one
Say
up.
me not say nothing. Cause me don't know what yeah them I look through and think say that they be and
Guys,
truth
don't you
is the
think
truth.
Lady G's naughty to say that word upon a baby?
I'll keep quiet. No, if
You
somebody
don't have to keep quiet, but
no,
Lady
I
G.
still don't want to hurt people's feelings. I'm just saying I'm gonna be honest if I'm forced to be honest. Me I say no man, that the baby no look cute at all. You know?
Whose skin need colour? Our skin colour needs.
Huh?
Denise B said I had to do. Oh, Denise B said I had to do my mum's funeral makeup. I was 19. The mortician didn't know. I don't think I could. I don't know. Maybe if it was my mum, I don't think I'd be scared of my mum.
Hmm.
I don't think I would. She's still with us. But me couldn't do that on a normal day. I
Hmm.
could never work in a... Who could work in a funeral home?
Not me, Mrs. Me afraid of dopey. Mm-mm.
Who could work in a funeral home, guys?
I couldn't. I can't even see somebody cut them finger and them kind of things and it bleeding. I just freak out. Mm-mm. I'm very skirmish. Very skirmish. But no, Denise, you know, so me I ramp with you still. Me just a play along, right?
Listen, guys, let me just tell you this. Breaking news. I just see a notification from somebody's channel, nobody we know. Bombshell dropped in the unaliving of the 14-year-old. Was the suspect framed to protect her unaliver boyfriend? That could just be, what do they call it? Fake news, I don't know. Must
Where
be
is
the
that?
gossip. Huh?
Some 14-year-old got unalive?
Yeah, the girl, what we was talking about in the live.
I don't know about that story, so.
Wasn't you here? Price Johnson started the live on her for a while. Her name's in the title.
Hmm.
I
I
done a
didn't,
couple
I'm not
videos. Go
familiar.
and catch up after.
Hmm. Yeah, I
Catch up
will,
after.
because so at
Clickbait,
least
Crystal. Look there.
I'll have
Bait
an
me up.
opinion
It's
on it.
got 12,000 views up for that clickbait. And I bet it ain't even real news.
It's clickbait, Crystal said.
And said, oh my God, all babies are not cute. Oh my God. Well, I know, kinda, but
And you
me
know
now
what
to
they
say it. I
say?
feel bad to say it, that's all. I really
Well,
do.
I don't want to lie, so I either keep quiet or don't say nothing. So, you know what they say? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You know, there's
Yeah.
also another phrase people say, oh my goodness, you only have face, only a mother could love.
But you couldn't really look pun smaddy and tell them, say them baby ugly. That would be so damn
No,
rude.
not at all. But when people are say
Mm.
them know them, everybody's like, "Oh my gosh, we never know so the baby look," and I'm saying, "Oh, it's so cute! Oh, it's so happy." Or they post their baby on social media, and everybody's there saying, "Oh, he's so cute! Oh, he's," and I'm thinking, let me not say a word, zip up my lip, because we don't know what they're seeing. But like I said, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. We not see the same thing. It's just like some people will see certain kids and say, "Oh, your son look like you, you know," and you're wondering, "No, I'm father. I'm look like." We see different things from a different spiritual perspective, right? So
Hmm.
to each his own, yeah. Because sometimes, you know, we say things that are not the truth, but at the end of the day, don't ask me because may I tell you the truth, or if you see me keep quiet, you know your answer.
Mm. You know.
Some things are better left unsaid in some cases, right? Because, but don't ask me to tell you the truth because it's coming, even when it's not invited. And saying she's sorry. Don't be sorry, girl. You're speaking your truth.
Sorry about what?
No, because she said all babies are not cute. Yeah.
Well, it's true, but we can't say it out loud, guys.
Hmm. What was that?
I said, it's true, but
Mm.
then we're
No, I
saying,
wouldn't say it to the parents to hurt their feelings.
oh my God, they'd remember that for the rest of their life.
No, I'm just speaking in
Serious.
general. You're talking to people and people saying, "Oh, that be," and I'm like, "Don't stop, tell lie." You
But
know.
I would never say the baby is really cute if it wasn't. I wouldn't lie. I wouldn't say nothing like what you said. I wouldn't lie.
Mm.
Maybe I would just say, and nothing more. But
So I would say
me never really seen an ugly baby like that. But them cute.
some people in come they say, "So who him look like?" Where him get him looks from?
Mm.
Oh, do you guys watch Julie Mango? Cause she cracks me up. And
Is
if
that
you watch
a
her channel, she's
YouTuber?
on Instagram because she's got so
Uh,
much talent,
what does she do?
Huh?
What she
She's a
do?
Jamaican comedian, and her
Oh,
stuff is always on point because the way she will act four different parts, and it's her. She'll act the man part, she'll act the mother part, the daughter part. She's just amazing. I just love her. Her comedy is just top notch,
you say
and
Julie
she's
Mango?
yeah,
Julie?
Julie Mango. Yeah, Julie
I'm gonna
Mango.
look her up now and have a look when I
Let me
got.
tell you, be prepared when you see her stuff. You'll be cracking up. You don't want people looking at you strange if you're out in public. And
Uh,
you can relate to her comedy because she does a lot of things we all grew up with, you
I
know.
am Juliet Mango. I am Julie Mango. Got her. Julie
Oh, you've
Mango,
seen her
guys.
too, Denise? You
When you
watched her
want to
too? Yeah.
smile, I've just subscribed.
Yeah, go on her Instagram because she
Yeah, I
posts a
just
lot more.
followed her on
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing it as
And
we
if
speak.
oh, thank you, Denise. Why I love her top notch. She won't ever use a cuss word. Everything
Right.
is clean. You know, there's that other guy there, and them cuss me off in the comment because me tell him off. I watched him for a while, and his stuff was funny, and sometimes he crossed the line, but give him credit. And then
Who's
I
that?
noticed a
Who's
shift.
that?
I'm gonna remember. I noticed a
Oh,
shift. Something Maja. Oh gosh, he does a lot
mm.
of Caribbean accents, and
Come
so I
and she's
noticed.
good at knowing who they are.
I
Doesn't know.
notice him start use wally pa F word, and let me tell you, when I can tolerate a little bit here in the Jamaican bad with them, the F word, my spirit is like you're putting a dagger in me. I can't explain it, guys.
Major hype. Major
Yeah,
hype
Maja
is
hype.
very
And I
funny.
noticed him
Major.
start use a lot of F words and I couldn't take it. So one time him post something and I commented and I said, you know what? I used to love the old stuff you used to do. Now you're just dropping F bomb left, right, and center. And it's not necessary. It doesn't give it anything more positive. And
Did
man,
he reply? You look if
all
you
of
get
his
reply.
fans, all of his fans come from me like say me slap them mother.
So you're over Instagram, I get trouble, Lady G.
That's all I do on Instagram. Shh, don't tell nobody.
Comment and get trouble, you know.
Let me tell you, people don't like me over there because they don't like the truth.
Mm. Well, you know,
Them call
people
me
don't like
all
truth.
sort of name. I'm a laugh and but then when they're attacking me in the comments, me get
Mm.
woolly likes from what me did say anyways.
Oh, okay. You're not easy.
So I'm like, gonna go on. Sometimes I go back and forth with them. Sometimes I just all right, I'm done. And I'll tell them to kick rocks if they're gonna insult me. Kick rocks. That's it. I'm over. I'm done with.
And broke
Because
your
they don't
foot.
some people don't like to hear the truth, and it's my opinion. It's a free country. You're free to say your opposing opinion. Left me with mine. I say
Mm.
what I don't like and you say what you like or don't like, but
That's
yeah.
it. And agree to disagree, but some people can't take that, you know that. And
Mhm.
then things go sour. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah,
Hmm.
see, you guys
When
know
you tell
stuff.
some people
Yeah.
the truth,
Hmm.
they don't like it. Them not
Hmm.
like to hear the truth, and then them throw their dummy out of them cut
Hmm.
and yeah.
It's like watching a movie. You know how much movie me start on Netflix and can't watch it anymore because it's like they're dropping the F bomb every second sentence or two words. And I'm like, why? What does that do? I want to enjoy the story and the storyline and the acting and the drama, and them just dropping it like it's free. And I'm like, I can't take that. If you see my
That's because it is
my
free.
Netflix.
Mm. Lady G cut off. Let me try read some of these comments, guys. A 45 minutes to read out the comments. My mum's friend and makeup mortician. He's where was I? Get decorators. And said allegedly. Crystal said, what video with the comment on Gargan? I think it was the live. I think it might have been the live we done with him. Denise B. What? Oh, if it's the live, it's not there. Do you know I was trying to clip out the Daddy Gargan bit and accidentally I was clipping out 42 seconds and I kept the 42 seconds and lost the whole live. So if it is on there, you're not going to see it actually. It might be on the Daddy Gargan video itself. Denise B said, I tease me, I tease you. It's pure love. Crystal laughing. Denise B said, I had to do my mum's makeup when I was 19. Denise B said, our skin color needs, when we die, our skin color need makeup. Is that what you mean? I think so. Denise B said, not me. Sometimes you don't know your own strength. Not me, but sometimes you don't know your own strength. I couldn't do the funeral home. Couldn't do it. And laugh. Crystal clickbait. OMG, all babies are not cute. I'm sorry. And said, exactly, Lady G. And said, people say Mr. Grandson look like me. Guess. Oh, my grandson looks like me. Guess what? He's not mine. Crystal said, sound familiar. Denise B said, she is funny. Julie Mango. I'm going to watch some. The name alone is funny. It's funny, isn't it? Julie Mango. Ah, good one. Major Hype. Major Hype is hilarious. Does all the Caribbean accent. He changed up his comedy lately. He done Spice. I think it was Spicy done in the blue, in what his version of what she had on Freedom. That was funny. So guys, Lady G drop off. We reached the end of the Lady G's backstage. We reached the end of the comments, which is nice. Nice, steady, cozy live, wasn't it? Yes. And we will have another one. And we had over 100 pass through already. Not bad. Oh no, that's the video, not the live. Sorry, I'm looking at something else. So guys, I am gonna go. I am so tired, but I'm getting back into my, well, I went to bed late last night, but it's only 11:30. So I am on English time and I will be getting a good sleep. Yes, Norris. Sorry. We're even, what, an hour over? Yeah. This live was relaxing. Yeah. Keeping it that way. It was relaxing. I got emotional in the beginning, guys. Trust me. Honestly. Honestly. So what is it? Tomorrow's Sunday. I don't know if I'll be putting out any videos. I think I'll just be waiting till Monday, see what the weekly vlog. And it depends what comes up. OMG mods, chat enough love, blessings, McGann. It's 3:33 a.m. Good night, darling. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Lady G, thank you so much. Nice love. I love your stories. We want some more of them relationship story there. Yes. And some more DJ business. Ready for the Monday live review, Norris? Yes. Yes. You know I have to do that with a pen and paper, innit? And make only a bullet point. Yeah. And let's see. You know something, Mr. Melon? One piece of melon this week. Yes. Night Crystal. Guys, I'm closing it out. Oh, Lady G, pop back up. Oh, Orlando. Hello? Hello? Lady G popped up, but me not hear her. Hello? I'm not hearing you, Lady G. I'm going to kick you and you come back. Oh, there's another one. Bloody hell. Hello?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
me.
okay.
No, the phone's acting funny. Sorry, guys.
Lady G, did you have that? Remember you read something to me and you said you'll read it closing out the live?
Oh my goodness, let me find it now. Where did I put it? Keep chatting. Me see if I find it.
Do you remember which one though?
The scripture.
Yeah, but it was something about the enemy then.
Okay, let me find it. Hold on.
Night and Denise said, Crystal, thanks for being awesome and supportive for real. Yeah. And thanks for being supportive. Anybody who was here and watching, thank you. Real recognize real. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Okay, I found it.
The energy just feels nice, guys. Trust me.
Mm,
Nice energy. And that's
mm,
important. Quality over quantity any day. Go ahead, Lady G.
Mm-hmm. Who's supposed to be here was here today. Thank
Yeah.
y'all for joining us in Willikabanta sometimes. So I'm going to read a scripture. Luke chapter 6 in the New
Mm-hmm.
Testament, verse 27 to 28. It was
Mm-hmm.
on my spirit lately, so I thought, let me share it. It says, "But I say unto you, which hear, love your enemies, people. Do good to them which hate you. Bless them that curse you, and pray for them which despitefully use you. It is not easy, but these are the words of Jesus, and we can try to apply it because we're all a work in progress, and we're dealing with people who are our enemies, people that hate you, people who curse you, and people who despitefully use you. So remember this scripture because I always hold on to it when I'm dealing with people that falls into any of this category. It's
Read
helpful.
it
It's
one
kind of
more
like
time. One more time, Lady G. Read it.
Luke chapter 6, verse 27 to 28.
Mm-hmm.
But I say unto you which hear,
Mm-hmm.
love your enemies, do
Mm-hmm.
good to them which hate you, bless them that curse you, and pray for them which despitefully use you. That one I spend time praying about. I truly do. Because there's a lot
Amen.
of users out there, and we all do things, but when somebody despitefully use you, mm,
All
God
right,
already knows.
all right, all right, all right. Osh, osh, all right. Amen. Hallelujah.
Yes, it needs to be said because everybody's dealing with different things in their life. And this is
Yeah,
one of the scriptures that, I
yeah.
love to read and remind me
Mm-hmm.
what God promised and what we should do in, times of trials and tribulation.
And it would be nice anytime you're on live and we're ending out, me like a scripture.
Hmm.
Mhm. That would
So
be nice.
expect this because, guys, one thing, and OMGG asked me to do it, is that I collect a lot of inspirational quotes. I love phrases. I'm always spitting them out from time to time. And,
Mm,
it's good to, there's so much negativity and fuss and all of that out there in this world, evil and wickedness. It's good to hold on to inspiring words.
of course.
It can make a difference. And it'll be scripture. Sometimes it'll just be a phrase of some kind or a quote. I love those things. So don't mind if I share. OMG say I could. So there you go.
Me not mind, I me ask you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Good
So
night,
love y'all.
everybody. Love you guys. Thanks for being here. And me can't give a date or time, but I will let you know. We'll just pop up. Yeah. I think I'm going to get a good night's sleep tonight. I'm going to stay on English time tomorrow. I think I'm going to watch regular TV. Hey, you know how many days I say regular TV and I still pick up this damn YouTube and go looking at it. And when me looking at it, me get stuck. It's like me can't find my way out. Serious.
Oh,
Yeah.
goodness.
Bless up, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Lady G,
All right, my good sis.
behind the scenes, sister,
As
my best
always,
friend, best
love you
friend.
like cook food.
Love
Love
you
you
like
like
cook
cook
food
food.
and dessert and ice cream and everything. And the
Exactly. And the
body say, una
order.
like it, bite it. All
Yeah.
right.
Uno are the aki and the saltfish. No, the saltfish and the aki.
You are the bun in the cheese. I don't know if that was good or not. Bun and cheese.
Uno are the
Uh,
ice cream pan the cake.
You are the jam and the toast. Go on. Go
Uno are the
on.
shoe. Uno are the foot where they in the shoe.
You are the sock and the foot. Go on.
Oh gosh.
All
All
right.
right,
You
guys.
lose.
Good
I'm
night.
going.
Good
You
night.
lose. Later.
Bye,
All right.
everybody.
Bye, everyone. Mhm. Anyone still watching? If you didn't like up the live, like it up on the way out and listen to the replay. Very, very interesting. Some serious topics tonight. You can see the title and very cutesy, very demure. Thanks everybody that passed through. We appreciate Yes. Until next time, guys. I'm out.